Alright, we are live! Welcome to our sealed pages of Verglas on our Rollers of Fate channel. How is everyone today? Yay!
Oh, good. Excited. Time to kill
Yeah,
some
man.
players. I mean, I'm joking. I'm not.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna
DMs.
achieve today. Yeah, we are good, in a good mood. Today we play our modified version of Candlekeep Mysteries module, the Sealed Pages of Verglas. I am Cisco Blanco, one of your DMs, alongside my amazing other DM and co-DM and best friend as well, Mo.
Oh, he got me his best friend, guys. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
You're my best friend too. Hi,
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh, I'm getting diabetes over sweet.
Well, don't worry. Let's see at the end of the stream if you're gonna have that still. For you guys who are new to our channel, we have this new concept that is both of us running as DMs together. It's been amazing so far, and I'm sure it's gonna become even better. But enough about us. Let's talk about our heroes, starting with the magnificent Luke. I always start with Luke, actually. I'm sorry. It's on my list. I need to switch
I was about to say you were doing that because I was eating, weren't you?
Oh no, it's true, you're eating. Damn it. Andy! No, it's okay.
No, I'm done now. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
That's why I took a minute pause before I started talking. But yes, I am Luke. I am playing Maz, a level 5 now, Spirit Bard, and I need to fit some shit because I got some stuff damaged. I also found some new stuff, which is cool, and we're gonna find that out later.
All right.
I should probably move on to someone. So let's say Joey.
Ooh.
Hello, everyone. My name's Joey. I am playing a ranger, elven ranger, and now is the time to get situated since it's been one combat disaster after another.
That is true. Who would you like to pass it on to?
I would like to pass it on to Andy.
It is not a combat disaster until you've actually taken out one of your own teammates with the worst case of friendly fire I've ever seen. Hi, I'm Andy. I'm playing Bruce Lockwood, the half-orc barbarian. Very excited to see, I suppose, 1.5 people joining Team Green.
Mm.
I mean, green hair and green eyes. You know, it's and the green clothes. That's like halfway there.
Yeah, that could call you the green seekers now. Not joking.
Oh my God.
Team Green. I'll pass it on to Mark because I know Brucey Boy quite likes his new turtle ally for healing him. That was a good call.
Yes, I'm also going to join Team Green. I'm playing Jogu, the Paladin Turtle. Famously for standing in the way and healing the entire party so far. And with that, I'm going to pass it on to Lucky.
Hi guys, still playing Gravon Drag here, the rogue fighter. Got friendly fired for the first time ever. But we hold no grudges here. We only get even.
Boy.
Oh,
Is there anyone else that hasn't gone yet? Aki? Did you go? Aki? Yep, Aki.
Ross is just in the corner.
Ross, Aki? Aki? Go ahead.
You sound like Luke when he's panicking and he says a player's name instead of a character's one. Hi, I'm Ross. I'm playing Aki, who I've got to be honest, very happy to have leveled up, and I've got maybe one more spell slot to heal Lucky one more time before we leave this cave. Just the once.
Yeah.
That's once. You only get one.
You'll take it this time.
Cool. As always, I'll do a content warning and I'll leave it with you, Mo. Just for some of you who are not used to our D&D games, Mo and I and the story itself are a little bit gory. They can get quite scary. It can get a bit savage, so please be aware for you, some of you who could be sensitive to different things. So just keep your warnings up. We might go a bit dark. And I'll leave it with you, Mo.
Thank you, Cisco. We just want to also say the party has leveled up. They're level 5 now, so there's going to be more chaos definitely moving forward from this game.
Yes,
But
please.
for you viewers, if you haven't seen our stream before and never watched it before, please, you can find all our previous episodes for this game and our game on Sunday, which is the Dining Barovia game, on our YouTube channel, which is at Rollers of Fate D&D. And and if those who want to send us any fan art, please send it to rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. And finally, we have a Twitter channel, which is at FateDND. Where you can catch up on our up-to-date news or any other D&D related news. And I think that's it. I can hear my son from
Great.
somewhere. And I'll pass it back to you, Cisco.
All right. Let's see which mysteries shall be revealed today.
Woo!
1 second. Let me turn the music on.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Damn it!
On another one day, I'm going to have
Have
to
it.
nag someone to show me how to change the tokens on Roll20, because I still haven't been able to do that yet.
No worries. I will help you with that. All right. Music. Now.
Oh, amazing. Yay. Cool. The last pages reveal the truth behind the myth, transformation, haunted nightmares, and otherworldly being that truly curse the town. Unfortunate events now put to rest. But this story has not ended yet, as when you look deeply into the eyes of evil, they look back at you. Previously, in the sealed pages of Verglas, the Seekers traveled to the abandoned settlement of Vermilion with the Maconsistent brothers to assess the state of an old platinum mine in order to reopen it in a near future. However, their patrons disappeared in the darkness of the night. In the morning, the exploration of the mine continued. After defeating Angry Bat and Anus, the group was pushed by the purple moss towards the transformation chamber. In there, Jamie Mackenzie Stone was found, now with insectoid mutations caused by the evil fey creatures that hid in the darkness. Out of nowhere, a planar portal opened, and two new heroes, Herald and Yagu, ran out of it, escaping a colossal far realm aberration with tentacles ending in gaping maws full of jagged teeth. A ruthless battle took place. The Seekers and the new allies combined their mighty abilities and divine powers in perfect sync. Whilst McDougan and the town mayors, fully transformed to Minlocks now, fought among the monsters, injuring the group greatly. The Horizon Ranger closed the portal before the aberration managed to cross over. The party got divided, nearly costing a life, but once more they were victorious against all odds. And we encounter ourselves, you encounter yourselves, I'm not really there as a presence, in a dark silent mind. The moss has vanished and all the Minlocks are dead. Jamie, that was carrying Mindugan, we're gonna call him now, left the caves ahead, and he just is on the process of leaving you. But before we actually jump into that story, I want to know your characters a little bit better. I'm gonna be doing this every week, so be prepared. It's gonna be PC quiz from now on, moving forward. So I wanna know, starting with you, Mr. Gray, what is Gray's favorite food? And I want to go one by one, and each of you tell me your favorite food, please.
Damn, I wasn't ready for a question like this today. Oh, Gray's favorite food? Probably... I would imagine it's... I don't know the exact name of it, but it's like a potato soup.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The church he was raised in couldn't really afford a lot of like wealthy foods or meats, so they grew up on like any vegetables they could grow.
All right, I love that. So some kind of potato stews, kind of healthy, vegetable, simple, amazing. What about Bruce? What would be Bruce's favorite food dish?
Well,
You can-
depending on who of well, it's kind of two of them really, but Bruce
You
is a
can
big
say
fan
both.
of dainty little foods, hors d'oeuvres, little sandwiches, that kind of thing. Ones that you'd need like handfuls of to have a decent meal of. And he loves a really good cup of tea. Occasionally, he'll treat himself to a glass of red wine if he's feeling particularly adventurous. His altar brews, on the hand, a bit more meat and tatties kind of individual. He loves a good pork roast, and he'll like to slam back a beer or two while having one as well.
Oh wow, amazing! We love that. Very cool. What about Mas? Actually,
I was thinking maybe something with something. I like a lot of salty food, so probably something salty. Yeah.
That's very unspecific. Please, could you be more specific?
Soy
than
sauce. He likes,
He likes
just
salt.
soy sauce.
No,
Just salt.
just salt.
a
Just
dish,
salt.
actually.
Salt. No.
Wouldn't surprise me if Maz pulled out his lucky rock salt from his pocket.
Yes. I
like a
don't know,
horse.
really. This is a very interesting question. I mean, I'm a fan of chicken. I love
Alright.
chicken.
Salty
Okay.
chicken.
Maz, yes.
All right. Yeah.
Tastes
you could-
great.
Actually, Athena, imagine like like you do in Spain, like the baked fish in salt. So you could do like a baked chicken in salt crust.
Ooh,
That'll be kind of interesting.
fish sounds good as well. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I've already eaten today.
Amazing. All right. What about Joey? I mean, Harold. My apologies.
So, Harold, going through the many places where he's traveled, he's had lots of food, but he will always crave the food of berries back home. That would be raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, anything with those, such as pies, tarts, cookies, mostly desserts, but because they remind him of where he's actually from.
Amazing. Cool. I love that. Maybe we can move to Aki next.
Aki always seems to have a baked good on him somewhere. Now that we've been underground for several days, it might be the first time in a long time where he hasn't had just something on his person. So it's just any old junk, anything you can take with you and presumably won't perish within a day or two.
All right.
And given his relationship with money, he'll buy whatever is local and unusual as well.
Local and unusual. We love that. Amazing. Cool. Last but definitely not least, what about Yagu?
Yagu's foods. He likes all kinds of fruits, most likely peaches, mangoes, that kind of stuff. Just the juicy fruits kind of stuff.
Yeah, you are kind of like from a nice region with different types of fruits and stuff. So yeah, nice tropical mangoes and things. Amazing, cool. And for that little exercise, everyone gets a point of inspiration. Thank you very much. That was very good, very creative. Keep them up. And now
Especially salty.
Okay,
to
well,
the scene.
you didn't ask what I like to eat.
Actually, you don't have a character, neither am I. They will never know. No, actually, yeah, no. What do you like to eat?
I
Go
like
on.
to eat your souls.
Yeah, I'll go for sashimi. Maybe like Dragonborn is a nice Dragonborn sashimi, or perhaps a bit of orc sometimes. Yeah, a bit of.
Not a little tough.
You know?
You use it for a toothpick.
A bit of goblin, a bit of halfling, a bit of all. Yeah, amazing, cool. And I leave you guys there as you are in this silent cave. I will give you a reminder. It's 11 o'clock during the day. It's snowing outside, very cold. It's fall. And it's the 13th of Marpenoth, and you are in your day 103, still in Vermilion, so you take the room.
Gray, are you alright?
Oh, someone take this arrow out of me.
Oh, hold on a second. I'll just mosey on over there.
I can do it, and I'll just kind of start walking up, and I'll be like, all right. Now the trick is to immediately cover it after I pull it out. Okay, you ready? And he's talking to Bruce.
Oh yeah, no problem.
A lot of blood's coming. Okay.
Slap.
I'll throw in healing words.
How close is Harold to Gray right now?
Pretty close. I just took the arrow out. I'd say, yeah, you could probably.
I want to kick his.
Come from.
I'm just gonna kick him in the knee as hard as I can.
Gray, you heal 6.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I could say I needed that. That's fair.
I'm gonna roll a strength check to see how hard I press down on the wound. 8. I'm gentle.
Wow.
You're like a baby, Bruce.
I know I've got quite gentle hands when I put my mind to it. By the way, did the dwarves just scream?
I did see them walk past. They went in like towards the west. At least from what I can gather is west down here anyway.
I think they went the way we came, which sounds stupid. I'm surprised they didn't follow us.
We heard them. It's echoing. The purple is gone. All the moss is gone.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. I guess we
Maybe
won.
Rude, considering I just shot you with an arrow, but I realize I haven't introduced myself. Hello.
That's alright. I keep just laugh out loud at that.
I'm Harold Emmerfield. Nice to meet you all. And yeah, sorry about shooting you with the arrow. Really sorry about that.
Don't talk to me, Fro. Just don't even talk to me at all.
That's fair.
Bruce puts an arm around you, goes, it's not the worst case of friendly foe ever had. Let me tell you about the time when she did take you off to one side.
I'll be like listening. I'm like actively aclistening.
There was this
Look
one
at the
time, it was
turtle.
an enormous fireball sent at me, actually. Nearly took me the fuck out.
Wait, who are you people? Speaking of, where am I?
Yeah, where are we at the moment? I'm a bit confused, to be honest.
Who's that guy as well? That's the asshole who shot me with an arrow. Where did you guys even come from?
Can we talk about the tentacles? What the hell was up with that?
We have questions.
So do we. But yeah, that I kind of tend to travel around, and he'll gesture towards his slightly disfigured device. Worlds. So hopefully I'm back in the material plane now. Hopefully.
Actually, you're not. This is the Shadow Realm.
Oh. Well, never mind that then. I was way off again.
Gray, really? Is this really the time?
Should we follow the screams? And someone can
Sure.
help me up just before that, but we should follow the screams.
Sure. While we're walking, excuse me, Turtle Man.
Yeah.
Hello there. I don't think I've
Hi.
met one of your kind before.
Ooh, but I've met plenty of yours. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Bruce. Pleasure.
Oh, nice to meet you, Bruce. My name is Jal Ghul. So, do you know the way out of here? Because I would love to talk, but I'd rather get out of here first.
That's a good point. I think I do remember. Follow me, and let's see. We'll go back to where we came, and we'll find where the dwarves are. 'Cause I am deeply concerned about them screaming.
Okay.
For
As you start to walk, make a survival check at advantage. This will cancel your exhaustion as you
Does my
realize that
would my
you
wander
feel.
feet not allow me to? Would my wander feet not allow me to retrace my steps?
I will say this mine is very confusing, so you will
gonna
still
say-
have a survival check. Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say Harold would have noticed the dwarf dragging the other creature. Could he check for drag marks as well to try to?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can do that too. So you can do a survival check yourself at advantage, Bruce, and you can do your own as well, Harold, as well.
Normal roll or at advantage as well.
I will say norm. Actually, he's leading you as well, so make it an advantage too. As Bruce, you're kind of like Bruce in a way is helping you, and you're helping him, and it's all kind of in sync.
Okay, let him do it at advantage. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. And you see the tracks, and you start to focus on them. And Bruce, you're also at there, kind of like remembering your way. That is quite easy for you. And if you wanna go all the way to out of the mine, that could happen. Is that your intention?
That's our intention. While we're making our way there with myself and Errol at the head of the party, we'll turn to Gray. Gray, will you say something?
You got me right in the middle of a chip. I was actually gonna say before we leave the cave, can I do some, looking around, some scourging?
All right. Are you looking around the cave? Are you looking on the minlocks, corpses?
I'm going to be looking at around the cave and on the corpses as well.
All right. Make an
Anything-
investigation or perception, whichever one you prefer.
And just so I'm not surrounded in darkness anymore.
It is still dark, but I will imagine by now you will have lit a torch or something, right?
Actually, I'm gonna whisper.
He doesn't
into
have
my-
one anymore.
Oh.
I was gonna say, actually, I'm gonna whisper into my mark, and my short sword's gonna light up.
Oh. All right. You see this tattoo scar-like beautiful.
Oh wait, no, I don't have that spell. Never mind. Wait, yes I do. I messed up. Don't worry. Yes, we're good.
All right.
It lights up.
You spells?
Yeah, it just lights up like a lantern, and you see from you who are behind, you see Gray illuminating the path through his mark. All right, so make the investigation or perception.
That's alarming.
Very. Did he not do that before?
Nice. That
All
is
right.
nice.
As you are investigating the corpses, you find this ring that we described before. It's a gold and platinum ring that one of the minlocks is wearing. She seems to be the mayor of the town, Mayor Dubassin, who you were in her house and saw her picture before and stuff. And this ring is worth 75 gold pieces. However, that's roughly all you found, apart from the things that you found before, some left tools and stuff. Also, as you are searching around, do you want to stay in the path or you want to go back to anywhere else? That will be another question.
Is this a Gray question or a party question?
I will be a Gray question, but I will imagine the party knowing Gray is very likely the party will follow Gray because otherwise we know what happens. But
Well, I was
you're
gonna
out
say,
of danger now. So
I'm not being secretive about it. I am like just actively searching corpses, like looking around, just.
Okay, so
Is
you
it
will see
you say
him.
it's the sword? It's the sword that lit up,
Mm-hmm.
right? If the opportunity presents itself, I think Aki would just grab him by the wrist and just kind of hold the sword up so he can get a better look at. Since
That's
when
what-
could you do this? This was just a sword you were not particularly effective with, and now it's a magic sword.
When I bought it from that dwarf back in that trading caravan, it's always been a magic sword as far as he told me.
This would have been very useful to know days ago.
I didn't know how to do it until the start of that fight. All of a sudden, when I was in the cave, it lit up. I went down and it was off. Now it's back on.
You worry me sometimes, Gray. We're getting to the stage I don't know if I believe when you explain things to me. I thought after Marine we would at least be a little more straight.
I've been nothing but honest since we've walked into this cave.
Okay. We can leave it there. Just Aki will let go of his wrist and wander off after Bruce.
Okay.
Gray will continue to just keep looking. Like, I'm not convinced there's still nothing. Like, there's got to be more. There's got to be like a pile of gold or something.
I mean, it's a mine filled with platinum, so.
While that's going on, like just after Aki's done, can I like just kind of say to Gray, "Hey, can you pass that light over it, and so I can look at these, and I'll pull out the goggles I found." I'm wondering, can I make an Arcana check to discover what they are? Because I don't have the
Actually, I found out something the other day that I didn't know. If you take a short rest studying this item, you will know its properties. Actually, but that will speed your whole short rest. Yeah, that I didn't know that. So
I'll
you could
wait
do
then. I'll wait then.
Yeah, it won't tell you if he's cursed or but it will give you pretty much his basic properties. Pretty much.
Was that a worry?
I don't know. Just read it how you like. And Greg, as you rolling on that natural 20, I want you to please roll another d20. Actually, just and I'll tell you.
Set off more dynamite.
Oh, it was almost a 1.
All right. You find 7 ingots of platinum hidden in a little alcove between a couple of rocks. So that will be platinum. So 7 ingots will be, each ingot will be 10 platinum. So that will be quite a bit of money.
70 platinum.
That's
And
100
I
gold
will,
each.
Yeah.
I will stuff those into my bag of holding.
100 gold each. I thought we were going by like 10 copper or 1 silver, 10 silver or 10 gold. And...
Yeah, no, one is 10. So each ingot is 10 gold, 10 platinum. So that will be 100 gold pieces each. So 1 platinum is 10
Right.
gold pieces. Yeah.
My fault.
No,
I'm
no,
not good
worry.
at- I'm not good at maths.
Okay, and you actually leave the cave after this, unless you want to explore further. You all make your way, and you encounter yourselves on outside.
You fucking wanker! Why did you have to die on me? Oh, you Dugan!
I'm guessing that's your friend.
Yeah, that's the one that's just kind of half a dwarf. That's Jamie.
You
McDougan.
ugly fucker! You look what they did to you and me!
Dugan's his brother. That's the one that looks like one of those things.
Wake up! Wake up!
Yeah. And as he's saying that, you can see on the floor there is this corpse, the size of a large dog, like a Doberman size, quite a large one. And it's got like a all yellow skin, like an insect caparass, all full of weird hairs and mandibles and all these different extremities that shouldn't really be there. And you see this unconscious looking thing that he claims is dead now.
Hold on.
You guys, is there anything you can do for our existing little friend to undo the snappy arm?
Yeah, can you do something for my brother? Can you save him? Wake him up?
Hold on.
We can.
I only knocked him out cold.
Yeah, he should only be unconscious. I mean,
That he's
can
alive?
Daryl just go take a look at him closer, I guess. I'm not sure whether it'd be considered like a medicine check, but just
Let's say because he was a human. Actually, I'll give you a choice: animal handling or medicine, whichever one you prefer.
okay, thank you.
I'm sorry for calling Jamie an animal. I mean, McDougan an animal, but yeah, he is an animal now.
Can I assist?
Oh,
Sure.
not great.
Yeah, please make it an advantage as
Okay,
Bruce
let me do it again.
assists you by holding the neck of the creature and making it easier
Not
for you.
much better, but
Well, with that 12 is you needed a 10, so you can feel. Actually, I'll leave it to Mo. Mo, what happens when he feels his pulse?
As you reach down, you feel it's cold at first, and you think he's gone. But then you do feel some sort of kind of flow, like pulsation, through some of the maybe under the carapace of under the the shells of this creature, of whatever it is, and you reckon still alive but definitely unconscious.
Well, what did you find? Is he alive?
from what I can tell, this creature still seems alive. There's a little bit of like beats, if that's the proper word for it, looking around.
But can you fix him?
Why don't you let me have a look at him? And,
Diago would probably know better.
I will kneel down
Alright.
and first I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
To see if I can detect any good or evil when I'm looking down at him.
as you cast divine. Well, sorry,
Divine sense.
divine sense. Around you, everyone seems to have this kind of good scent. You look, this creature that is unconscious gives off this putrid kind of disgusting smell, and you know that that this creature is evil, whatever it is in front of you. And I would also like you to give me a perception check, please.
Perception. Be good. Ooh, was almost a net 20. Damn it.
Just in your kind of peripheral, but you can't really sense it. But everyone else is giving him good vibe. Gray is, you can't sense Gray's vibe. There's no good sense coming out of him. There's no like this aura that you normally feel from him. It's very vague from him. That's it.
Oh,
Okay. Weird answer. But okay. I am going to spin my staff of healing around, and I'm going to touch him with it, and I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration, and I'm going to whisper something in Aquan, and trying to see if I can cure anything that he might possess, or if he's infected with anything.
All right. Please describe to us how this kind of is conjured from your staff, and how does it kind of
Yes.
pass through.
Yes, I am basically holding a wooden stick that has like a little prison on top that which contains blue crystal in it. Once I'm going to spin around it, I'm going to whisper words in Aquan, and I'm going to, when it's shining light bright from the crystal, I'm touching the creature, and with that I'm casting Lesser Restoration.
And as the magic flows through,
That's how Aquan sounds like.
Because it's underwater, it sounds
I thought more like.
Yeah, I should be talking like that from now on.
and as the magic flows through your staff, as you spin it around, and the magic flows onto the body which is laying on the ground of this creature, you see the magic pass through, but there is no effect.
I mean, I hit him pretty hard.
Well, we know he's alive, and he doesn't seem to be different out here, but just to be safe, and Errol's gonna take out some rope. Should we at least tie him up to make it easier, just in case he wakes up?
oh,
Yeah, let's die
Whoa!
now.
Whoa. Why do you get to decide to tie him up? Were you gonna tie me up for this, having this claw as well?
wait,
No.
Yagu, you seem pretty good in healing.
Yeah, I'm willing to patch him up, but if he's just going to attack us again, then we just have to get.
My brother
him up
wouldn't
again.
attack unnecessarily unless he's provoked. Just
I-
wake him up.
I actually have an idea.
Go ahead.
So, I'm gonna pull out the scroll of reincarnation. How much is this worth to you, McDougal?
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold on.
Now, we could bring your brother back, but, and I'm gonna hold it like way up in the air, but we want 25%.
Okay.
Now, before you say
you know
anything,
that
he will
would
say,
work.
he'll say, but I still don't know what that is in your hand. And is there not another option? Can you, Turtle Man, fix him? Can you not do your like wizardry spells?
I might, but he might just be too far gone already.
Do you think maybe he's cursed or something?
I think so. There's an evil spirit surrounding it, but it's not coming from within. It seems to be more attached in a certain way.
He is still in there.
Yeah, when we killed the other ones, they all kind of reverted back to normal. That was pretty rough.
Are they alive, any of them?
No. No, definitely not.
No.
They're dead.
Yeah.
At this point, you are standing on the snow as it's falling on top of you in kind of this silent town that looks less warped, shall I say. And you all have warm clothes, but you feel that if you stay here like this, just talking on the cold, eventually it will affect you in some negative way.
Shall we talk and move then? Listen, and for the first time, Bruce will start speaking Dwarvish to. It's Jamie's the one who's conscious, isn't he?
Aye.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll start speaking Dwarven to him because he's not revealed he can speak Dwarven. He says it in perfect Dwarven that. Listen, let's get a move on. We'll negotiate what we're going to do with your brother on the way back to town. There's a temple there. If it's a curse, they can lift it. That thing Grey has. Well, that's something that doesn't. Listen, it doesn't actually belong to him. It's mine. I gave it to him. So take what he says with a pinch of salt. I'm going to have words with him.
Well, why don't you just give that to me, and then we can fix him right here, right now?
Because it's a scroll of reincarnation. We kill him, he's not necessarily going to come back as a dwarf. Plus, it's also mine, and I was given it for a particular reason.
But what happens if he gets worse? What if he comes back and then he's not himself and runs away? Anything could be a possibility, and you have what it takes to fix him right now. I don't
agree.
understand what you're waiting for. Just let us use it.
He gives like a short, sharp sort of command in Dwarvish. He's like, enough!
No,
Listen,
you,
we've
wait. Don't. He looks at Grey and starts speaking to you. 25%, 20%. How does that sound?
Is McDougal not worth 25%?
I'm doing it for him. He would probably ask for less.
20% plus we want Mithril.
You know you're gonna have to kill him for this to work.
That's
I was
fine.
gonna speak up. Or, instead of any money being given, we could take him to a nearby temple, and they can fix not only him, but your arm as well, possibly.
Thank you,
plan?
Harold.
Okay.
2 solutions, 1 stone.
Well, so I'm going to ask if Grey wants to persuade him, make a persuasion check, and if the other two, whoever wants to make a persuasion check from the 3 of you, I guess, including Maz, make a persuasion check, and you can, either one of you can give, an advantage.
I'm not perfect. I can't give advantage whatsoever.
You can still give advantage. It's fine.
I have expertise, however, I am at disadvantage, so I'll need help.
I would
I'm gonna
help.
burn
I'll
an
help you.
inspiration.
I'll
Okay.
help you, Maz, with the persuasion,
Okay.
since I'm speaking in Dwarven to him.
Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. So you don't need to burn it, Grey, if you don't want.
Oh,
Aki sat
That's,
down
uh,
on the nearest
yeah.
rock he can, and he's produced a pastry.
Oh.
Okay.
That's 26.
wait, who's on my team? Is Maz on my team? For
No.
No.
no one's on my
Stupid
team.
girl,
no,
get
you're
that
on your own.
scroll.
Bruce can
It's
help.
we could get so much money, and we'll
Bruce-
save a life.
Bruce quite angrily turns to Grey and says, "Grey, that is mine. And I gave it to you until you got some armor."
Listen,
What is that? Anyway,
The Scroll of Reincarnation. I got given it by the temple when they gifted
That
me with this thing. And he points
it's
to
a
this little
really
thing.
good thing to keep around. Really valuable.
I'm gonna tightly squeeze my fist around the scroll, and I'm gonna look at Bruce and be like, Bruce, I understand that it's important. We can get another one, but if he gets worse, we won't save him later, and that's on your hands.
I was going to say, we tie him up, just in case he does go rogue. We take him to the temple. Maybe they help him, maybe they don't. Then we can use the scroll.
And if he gets worse,
Then we use
If-
the scroll.
what if the scroll doesn't work later?
How would it not work? You kill him, he's holding it, he's brought back as something else.
What if it is brought back and not McDougal?
Because that's what they told me how the scroll works. That's not what happens. They'll come back as one of them.
If he dies, does a curse die with him? Is my question.
Well, in which case, the scroll
How
doesn't
can
matter.
How can the curse stick to a dead body?
It's what happened to the bodies through there in the mine.
At
Okay,
a quiet
let's-
moment,
from here.
at a quiet moment, Gray gets hit in the back of the head with half a muffin. Gray, that's enough of trying to get money or kill people. You don't have to come into the temple. I know it's not your favorite place. You can stay outside.
All right.
But we should.
I don't think.
You promise that this will work at the temple.
Can't make a promise that it'll work at the temple, but I can promise you we'll use the scroll if it doesn't. It's about a 2 days hike down to, well, down to the town. What was it? Merrin? Yeah, that's it.
All right. I'll take.
It is.
Let's go find their horses and make our way out of this place. He goes and picks up his brother, kind of puts him on his shoulder, and starts heading
on.
away.
You're gonna use Jamie,
What?
Harold. Do you mind using? You can use your rope. Like you said, he might get worse. For his safety and ours, just tie his arms and legs together.
What if Jimmy gets worse? Shouldn't we just tie both of them up?
Well, no, you want to do it?
I would rather use the scroll.
Well, it's not yours to use.
All right. All right. I'll do it. And you'll see him. Give me the. God. Someone else do this. I can't do it with this fucking damn claw.
I'll just pull out my rope and then just begin tying around him, trying to.
Be
make
gentle.
sure I'm trying not to get at the sharp parts. I'm assuming there's pincers, so I'm trying to avoid the actual bladed parts to make sure he can't cut into them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So ideally, I kind of want to do this, and then with his legs also together, both his legs.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll tie him.
that's easy to do. You tied him up, and he's completely hold.
And I'll just give, like, you know how there's like a leading section of rope? I'll just give that to the dwarf and say, here you go.
All right.
If you wanted to drag him, per se. Or...
I'm not dragging my brother on the floor. I'll go in. He picks him up, puts him on the shoulder. All right. And he starts walking off. Doop, doop.
All right. And eventually you find your horses when you left them inside this humble business boat where you were resting, and your horses are there. However, you will have to share horses on the way back, as now you realize that Yagu and Errol don't have a horse.
I have, and I was gonna say, there's a cart in that graveyard. Maybe we can repurpose it.
Well, we'll walk
A
past.
what?
We'll walk past the cart and we'll see what we can do with it.
There's a what?
Yeah,
There's a cart in the graveyard.
Okay.
Car.
We can repurpose it.
Yeah, you go to the cart. Make a fate roll. Look, actually.
Okay. Let's call this high. That's a 16, I believe. Yes,
Alright,
16.
as you look at the cart, it looks in a very bad state. It's a bit. The wood itself is not in the greatest condition, but it's. You gather that if you took a little bit of time just repairing a little few bits, in 1 hour, it will probably be good to go.
Hey,
However, it
This will
stinks
do.
inside, but it's good.
Hey, Aki, look.
I know you think I should like this thing, but this is a piece of shit.
Oh,
It'll
However-
do.
However, I'm fine with the cold more than most, and I'm good with caravans, so I can try and fix it.
Yeah, it'll do. It'll do. It'll do. While that's happening, I'm gonna say to our new companions, hello, I'm Maz.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yes, I am. If you're wondering how crazy we are, I'm also new to this group too. Don't affiliate me with them just yet. But I don't know if everyone else has introduced you. But the red one over there, that's Aki, I believe. I haven't learned his name properly. So I usually just call him Scales because
He's a dragon, we get it.
Yeah. The other green one, not you two. That's Bruce. I call him Monocles because he wears a monocle. And the shirtless whiny one, that's Grey, I believe. Yeah. And I just call him Whips because he uses whips.
Names.
And I'm just gonna say now, I don't really know or care what your names are, but I'll probably call you Greenie. I'll call you Ears, and I think I'm gonna call you Shelly.
Fine, do you mind me calling you Cards then?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you, Cards.
Nice to meet you, Maz. Thank you for the introductions.
I try my best.
The shirtless one that you mentioned. Do you know if there's any sort of, I don't know, thing that he likes, something to kind of make up for that?
No, not really.
Well, I'm sure
Booze,
that'll
maybe.
clear.
I assume. Get him drunk. He'll be fine.
Maybe I can buy him around at a nearest bar whenever we find one.
Is there, by the way, a reason why he's shirtless?
I don't actually pay attention.
Are you still shirtless, Gray?
Well, I have like a tattered blouse, like
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Oh, you mother!
Well, it's snowing. Are you crazy?
Did you not see that coming?
I didn't realize that. I thought it was a metaphorical
I
thing.
am so sorry.
Alright,
My nipples are as hard as diamonds, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
You are feeling quite that the cold is actually affecting you. I'm gonna roll a d10 here,
Hold
even
on.
though
he
you succeed.
hang on.
You
Lucky
take
said he-
1 point of cold damage. Sorry,
Lucky
go ahead.
Lucky said he was clothed before he even started. He was wearing his traveler's clothes.
I know that's what I thought, but he's not now apparently.
Well, no,
I thought his armor was burnt. Sorry, I thought like it was just his armor he was wearing. I'm sorry.
Luke, no, my armor's gone. I'm still wearing my commoner's travel clothes.
Okay,
No,
okay.
he
so
dresses
you got
like a-
your-
I'll still take the 1 point. Like, I'll
I'm
still
so
take it.
sorry.
He dresses like
Yeah,
a
you
gladiator in it, nothing underneath,
Yeah.
just packs.
Just out of game.
Be
Out of game.
uncomfortable.
I say just out of game for the new players. I say a lot of stupid shit that just usually becomes canon. So I'm sorry.
No, come on, you're amazing. We love
Dorothy.
Mass how it is.
I
It's cool.
pull a blanket out of my shell and I tuck Rain in a little bit with my blanket.
Okay, that helps. So as you have this smuggly turtle blanket, you actually don't do Constitution saving throws anymore, and you fix this wagon and take your horses and your ponies, because you have 2 ponies as well, and you start making your way. And unless you tell me any different, anything you wanna do, we will skip forward as time passes day after day. But in that time, please tell me which each of you will be doing in these 2.5 days of travel down the mountains.
Is it okay if I go first?
Sure, please.
Yagu, right?
Yes?
Do you, what is the, patron you believe in?
Ooh, have you ever heard of Eberron? Of no, wait, Errol?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh no, I'm mispronouncing stuff.
Mark, you're very quiet. Are
Oh,
you
no.
able to turn your
Wait.
volume up at your end?
Maybe is this better?
That's better, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I have my mic now closer.
Yeah, awesome.
No, I believe in Eldath. Have you ever heard of her before?
Huh?
Eldath, the goddess of the
Eldath.
pure waters.
Make a religion check, Gray, to see if you've heard of it. It's a Pharaon pantheon, so you might have. Any of you who are around and are
17.
interesting can also do it.
think I would really
Yeah,
know,
with a
so-
17, you will have heard about it. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about your god, Mark? I will say, rather than.
She's known as the Green Goddess or the Mother of Waters. She's known for enriching places of waters. That helps regenerative abilities, and it's basically the good side of the water realm.
Yeah, amazing. The plane, yeah.
Yeah, she's more of an pure nature and restoration kind of god. That kind of type.
And you also have heard about it, Aki, as you are listening to this conversation.
So
How did you?
No, go ahead.
How did you come about to become a follower of Eldath?
Ooh, well, that's a long story. So basically, when I was born, my parents were killed very shortly after. So another group of turtles took me in, and basically they lived around a lake, and that lake was purified by Eldath herself. She basically turned the water in a kind of holy water that helps people regenerate, and basically we kept peace amongst that piece of lake. We've been living there all my entire life, and now I'm guessing on the road and stomping upon you, and now we're here. Do you have any god you believe in? Gray, it was, right?
Yeah, Gray. You could say yes. I was I am a follower of Bahamut.
Ooh.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Greg. Okay. As you say that, you feel like a pinch on the back of your neck, like someone just punched you. And you only take half damage, so you will take 18 points of necrotic damage as you say that statement. So you visibly can see that this kind of black mark kind of like grows out of Gray's back and kind of like.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense to see if I notice anything.
Okay, as you cast Divine Sense, make a religion check, please.
Ooh.
Damn it, Tiamat, why are you so
Yay.
small?
Oh, come on.
As you cast Divine Sense, for some reason,
No, wait.
you get one of those things
Inspiration.
like keep on waiting.
I'm going to
Eldath
do
is not
it.
available right now. She will be
Okay.
with you shortly. Stay on the line. No, go ahead. If you use inspiration, you can reroll if you
Yes, I'm going to use inspiration because.
want. All right,
why not?
perfect.
Come on, 2 nat ones.
Oh, God!
Wow. Tiamat is with you. You.
He's got 2 nat ones from an
I'll
inspiration.
tell you something that as you roll 2 natural ones, you feel like greater goodness coming out of Gray. Like he's a
Okay.
really good person. Because
Okay.
like in terms of kind of religion, it's a bit tricky, this natural one. So yeah, you get that.
I would just add, you don't really, like I before, you don't sense it, but then as a person, as you get this good feeling about him being someone good. So you have this kind of, when you get this good
Predisposition,
vibe,
yeah.
like a good vibe from him.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. But would I notice him like like having pain in his neck? Or something?
All of you can make a perception check. Whoever is close to Gray to see if you notice this. You will
Can I roll
need.
for like a deception check?
Sure, you can roll a deception check as well, please.
I will add, like, while that conversation was going on, I was kind of just looking and giving, like, nervous.
Aww,
Looks kind of looks.
Oh, my God.
They may have noticed.
Yeah, anyone who roll higher than a 12, I will say including Aki, so 12 or higher, you guys will notice that this black mark appears for a second in Gray's neck and then it slowly kind of vanishes, like almost like a bruise out of the sudden.
Sorry, Luke, you were going to say something? We didn't hear.
Yeah, just kind of. While he was talking to Yadu, I was kind of like, "That's your chatting bollocks, mate," because I know he is. And then I kind of just turn away and don't actually notice anything.
Fair enough.
For
Alright, cool.
what it's worth, Yagu, that temple we're going to take our dwarven friends to. We're going to get Grey checked out as well, because we don't really know what's going on with all that.
You know what, Bruce? I can't help but notice you want to fix me, but you know what? How about we get you fixed?
What are you talking about? I'm brilliant.
No, you're not. You're half orc, you're half human. You can't get over that.
Well, you're thinking the other guy. I'm fine.
Oh, really? I'm gonna
Yeah.
push. I'm gonna like walk up to Bruce and push him.
Ah, what's that for?
Why do you want me to be fixed? What is there to fix about me?
Well, as I recall, when we saw what was going on with your hand back in town, it hurt you. You physically couldn't tell us what it was, like something was stopping you. Now, there's that thing on the back of your neck that looks like it's knocked the fucking wind out of you. There's something bad going on, and since we're part of the same crew here and we rely on each other, your health is our concern.
This is arthritis. That was a hickey.
Yeah, sure. And I'm the Queen of Faerun.
I'm gonna shove him off and sit down by Yagu just to enjoy more conversation with him.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna be fiddling with my little device a bit, and if I'm not doing that, I'm literally taking a look around as we're walking, doing
Okay.
active
Yeah,
searches
perfect.
to see if there's anything watching us.
Yeah, in terms of as you're looking around, a couple of hours pass, and unusually, this familiar sense of dread starts to overcome all of you again. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. All of
Alright.
you.
While we've
Gotcha.
been traveling for the last couple of days, I'm assuming we've all
Two
been asking.
hours. It's been 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours.
Since you left, Merin, but yeah, you will be traveling for 2 days.
Sure,
so.
sure, sure.
I am burning in inspiration.
I think I'll do
just-
it, dude.
Yeah, I'm burning in inspiration.
Don't be scared.
I feel happy with mine, but that's up to
14.
Okay. All right. So only you, Gray, as you are traveling around. Oh, okay. Sorry, I will recon that. Only Gray and Mas, as you are. Actually, Bruce, you got a 10 as well. Oh, I know you rerolled for a 14. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you and Mas, you keep feeling a little bit unusual and unsettled as you hear far in the distance these howlings, still Gray. Sometimes they get closer, sometimes they're farther, and for you, Mas, there is several bodies of water that you pass, and every time you pass by one of them, you see different things, different reflections on that water. Most of the time, they look like a familiar figure, and he is constantly dying over and over. But it's not who you will expect to be. You perfectly know who I'm talking about. But it's him who is dying over and over and over. And it gives you a huge sense of fear. So both of you, for now, you have a point of fear. So it's a -1 to all rolls.
And I'll
But the
just
rest of
look
you
to
are good.
Maz and
Wait,
say, "Are you feeling all right?"
Sure.
Hmm.
Sure.
Don't
And
worry.
you notice that that this creature who is being carried by Jamie
Hey.
is actually starting to move.
Hurry! My brother's awake! McDougan! You alright?
Careful.
What do you mean? He's alright. You just tied up here, brother. Don't move anywhere. We're gonna get your fix.
Use the pull Jamie back a bit.
Mandibles.
What do you do,
I got a
Luke?
bit of an idea that might give us a little bit of a, I guess, clear picture of what's going on, but I kind of need you guys to kind of hold him down a little bit.
Hold on.
I got him.
Okay. And what Harold is gonna do, he's gonna use an ability. Ooh, the willing part's gonna be tricky. Would I be allowed to use this ability? Where is it? Speak with animals.
Okay.
See if that does anything.
Give me 1 second. I believe that might not work, but let me double check just so I don't say something that is incorrect.
I think it only works on beasts. I don't.
Yeah,
believe-
that's what I mean. I don't think he's a monstrosity or an aberration. I can't remember.
Does he still count as humanoid?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, he's here. 1 sec. I'll check this. As you as you try to activate your this ability, make a nature check.
Sure. And then nature, here you are. Public. Normal. Oof.
And
natural
tell me what
20
you
start of
roll.
The game has cursed us.
7. That's a 7.
All right. With a 7, that's pretty enough. You know this creature is not a beast, and you get like a slightly sense of fae coming from it, as you are very familiar with different creatures from different planes, and you sense fae on it, on
Fae?
them. Shall I say. Yeah.
This is getting a lot more puzzling by the second.
Well, what? You're gonna fix him then? What? You said you're doing something.
Apparently what I'm trying to do will not work, but have you guys been around the Feywild? Either of you?
What?
Mine will
Fuck
work.
no.
Mine?
Aki will reach over with the blunt end of the raven staff and just try and
No,
knock him back out.
he's my brother. I'll do this, alright? Sorry about this. Whoosh! Just punches him in the face.
And as he knock him out, he goes back to unconsciousness again.
Oh, they're both from Glasgow. Good to know.
Picks him up again, gets back
Amazing.
onto his horse.
And Bruce, sorry for cutting you. What will be Bruce doing on this evening now? So we move to evening time.
I was saying that I'm assuming during this, we'll be traveling for 2 days. We'll have been questioning Errol and Yagu about what on earth they were up to coming at that portal, and then with that thing behind them. But immediately though, like Bruce is feeling contemplative, and he goes, "Aki, do you have a minute?"
Yeah, seems like we have a few.
Yeah, just I need a quick chat with you in private.
Well, walk a bit behind the cart then.
Sure. Look, you're more of a people person than I tend to be, and look, am I doing something wrong? As in, I feel like there's just this big old barrier between me and Grey right now. I feel like I'm trying my best, but I know you seem to be pretty tight right now. I just don't know, mate. I feel like I'm making things worse.
The tough love thing is hard to avoid with Grey, considering he makes you want to punch him in the face. The tough love thing is something I learned from my big brother. So it kind of I guess that works a little with Grey, and we're talking a little, but it's not on you. There's an awful lot he's not sharing, but I don't think we can force it out of him when he's as likely to reach for his swords as he is for your hand.
Yeah, I guess you just don't really know. I never had a brother myself, and I suppose closest I got was the other guy. And he points to his head.
Well, you say that, but that's going in the right direction. So no, you're not.
Yeah,
There's nothing you're doing here that's making it worse.
Well, thing with me and Bruce though is, it's only been a few days ago. We actually started talking. It went.
You got to believe in starts, man.
It was a good start. In fact, it was a great start. It just we're butting heads. I think we're still butting heads on a lot of things, to be honest.
That's the nature of it, though, isn't it?
I don't know. Never done this before. Yeah, I've travelled with you longer than anyone else. And then there's this crew after that, which really is not hellish long.
No, this is this is getting hard to tackle, and getting hard to trust on people when the ones we know longest are a little unpredictable at best.
Well, it's a funny thing. I do trust Grey, honestly. When it comes down to it, like, we've bled together. Hell, we've all bled together, so there's already an element of trust there. We put our lives on the line to keep each other alive. It's what my mum taught me. We bled together. There's something there. I just don't know what's going on. I just want him to get that checked out of that temple, what's going on with his hand and now his neck, but...
Absolutely. We will... I don't know how easy that will be to sell to Grey. That's an idea, but that is something he knows we will push for. But you might want to draw the line between trusting and caring for, because I don't think it's the same thing anymore.
Yeah, I suppose. Not even sure I know sometimes. But, yeah, between you and me, I'm not gonna... I don't want to drag him in that bloody temple. I don't. If he's not, I don't want to do anything at that point. He's a grown man, you know?
Yeah, I know. But there does come a point where you just knock someone the fuck out and carry them to where they have to go for them to be okay. And we may get there.
I mean, he's pretty quick. I might miss.
Or you might kill him. So there's... then he's... if you're gonna you're as likely to overdo it as underdo it, Bruce. We'll be okay. We're in the same boat on that one.
Yeah, grand. You know, I think we should settle for the night. You know, we need to have words with Harold and Yagu about what the fuck were they up to? Did you see that thing in that pool?
Yeah, I thought our days leading up to this were bad. That's another level.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I'm gonna keep working on what I've been trying to do for a while here this evening. So
Sure.
I'll keep an eye on Grey to begin with. Don't worry about it for now.
Oh, enough chitter chatter. There's an alcove here. We should rest for the night.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, and you find this. That seems to be some kind of abandoned wood house in the cabin in the woods kind of style thing.
Yeah. Homey.
It's
Seems
functional.
comfortable enough.
Yeah, it's got 4 walls, a roof, and a little hearth, and it seems to be like broken furniture, and it seems to be like all completely ransacked, just like broken things inside. But it's pretty good because it's still quite cold in here.
So whenever you get the fire going.
Aki, he gestures to the fireplace.
Wait, above game, would you allow how soft would you allow Aki's touch to be when actually what he's got is a pretty hard touch when it comes to fire?
I mean, in terms of flavor, go wild.
Yeah.
Combat
Then
might
I
be
would-
different, but
I would say very like small sparks and kindling, which would be useless rather in any other situation. You can, I would say that he can reach over and kind of and get things to come off his fingers to try and get it going.
I
like
kind of
that.
just go, and a little tiny little jet of flame.
yeah. And he manages to lit up the fire, and at this point it's in the evening time, and you notice that once more Mindugan is awakened, and I need you all to make another wisdom saving throw as he wakes up again. All this weird tension kind of accumulates within you, and your fears once more start to manifest. At this point, Grey, you see figures, shadows, even on the windows of lycanthropies. Same with you. Every reflection follows you, And for you, Harold, you notice that tonight, for some reason, the sky is blood red, and there is like keeps thundering and lightning keeps appearing, like, and it's so loud and booming and uncomfortable, and it's making you really unsettled. Too
You
unsettled.
all noticed Errol just gripping his bow just tightly as he's trying to like just meditate.
Well, do you want to
I honestly.
sit? You want to set up the first shift with me? And you look like you could do with someone. Not sit beside, but make sure you don't jump off.
That would be great. Thank you.
Okay. Do you guys want to have a conversation during your rest? Do your watch? I mean, sorry.
Maybe briefly, yeah.
Does
Go
this
on.
place do that very often? It's kind of annoying.
Do what?
You don't hear that? Some booms, some like a thunderstorm going on.
No.
Yeah, to you, Aki, there is no thunderstorm. It's very cloudy, but raining, but no thunder.
These yellow things, they seem to have this effect on, well, being around the Fae the last few days has had this effect on most of us. Something, whatever lives in the back of your head seems to come to the front.
See, that would explain all the red. No offense.
Oh, none taken. I've not been this color very long. And if there's any opportunity, Aki would be trying to doodle what he's seen of monsters recently. Not so much in the wanting to get a tattoo of it, just as the most recent thing he's seen to practice with. In hoping to improve.
Yeah, make a check.
Yeah, awesome.
So where are we here? DC 19. And it's just a straight. Is it? What did we say it was? Was it just a dex roll?
It's a straight dex roll for now, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to tattoo someone.
Well, I think
Actions on someone.
Bruce's is must be pretty close to being half faded by now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Count that as a success.
Nice.
Nice.
Above
Thank
game
you very
Bru-
much.
Above game, Bruce will have explained to Yogu and Errol at some point that when he wakes up, they'll be speaking to someone else, not necessarily him. And he won't really elaborate too much unless they press him.
Alright. If there's no other further conversation, who is taking second watch?
I will second watch as well.
Alright. The two of you?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So as Harold, you sit down to meditate and close your eyes, still perceiving vaguely what is around you, and Aki, you lay down to rest. Your warmth sitting in the middle, your warmth kind of radiating the rest of them as best as they possibly can. Do you guys want to speak?
Yeah, sure.
So, cards. Why do you have cards?
Honestly, I picked them up from a dead chick.
Ah,
It's kind of
that's
it.
interesting.
Yeah. She killed my friend and then I robbed her. That's it. Which to me sounds like fair game.
Sure, in some perspective, but can you show me what they are for, or?
They actually seem to have some magical properties. I mean, I'm able to cast spells through them. That's been interesting.
Ooh.
I'm a bard by trade, and usually I have to use like a lute or a flute or something. But usually I just chuck these at someone, and the spells just happen. Very cool.
It's pretty interesting, yeah.
I also can do a bit of fortune telling.
Ooh.
Sometimes Not even when I tried to. That's concerning. I'll tell you that much. If it wasn't for the fact that he almost died, I would have told Whips over there, and I kind of point to his what I assume to be snoring body. I was going to tell him I told you so because the cards actually did tell me we would meet our dwarf friends again. But judging on the I try my best to read these situations. He seemed like he wouldn't have taken it too well. But I did tell him so. Because he really doesn't believe in these. But I think they're pretty nifty.
Yeah, I get the feeling from Whips that he only believes in himself so far.
That man's a mess. I know what he believes in. I don't want to fuck with it, and that's all I'm saying. It's not my laundry to throw about, I suppose.
To be honest, same as myself. I'm a bit worried, yeah, but also I get kind of a sense of a good person coming from him, but maybe just because he's acting nice to me because I actually
You're a
patched him
paladin,
back
right?
up. Sorry?
You're a paladin, right?
Yes, I am.
I thought I recognised that youthful optimism.
Ah. Well, I assumed you were a bard as well. I heard from your sarcasm.
Mm. Well, does anything seem to be out of the ordinary? I think we should say while this is going on, by the way.
Yeah, should we make perception or anything?
Yeah, no,
right
as
now?
you are kind of like looking around and trying to concentrate, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Just a little bit of rain outside, some wild creatures, but nothing dangerous. However, Mas, at some point, I didn't want to interrupt, but when you said about the creature that you took the cards from, the voice within you tells you, I think we kind of misunderstood her. Actually, she was nice. Father told me she's not as bad as she seemed. She was just desperate.
I'll kind of just look away, like while Yadu isn't noticing. I'm trying to say, but you're the one who's dead now, so. Tomato, I suppose. It's however we see it, but you're the dead one.
Well, that can be fixed. You could be dead too. Who knows? Maybe you're next.
Thanks.
But I did talk to you about Father, right? Before.
Maybe. Who knows?
Out of game. He's never mentioned Father before.
So. I don't know how much of this conversation is hidden, by the way, out of game, but probably not much of it.
Yeah, you are kind of like staring into the nothingness, Yeah, he's been helping me, His father is good.
I mean, I suppose. How much help is there in the afterlife?
Well, he helps me. He tells me things, tells me lore, tells me stories. He promised me he can help us. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to have an ally, right?
I suppose.
Anyway, who knows? Maybe one day I'll introduce you to him.
Is that a threat?
Oh, why will it be a threat? Come on, I'm your best friend, you fool.
Yes, but you're dead. And you're also in my head.
And what?
Yes.
And you're alive. What's the
Yes.
point you're making? I don't get it.
I
cannot have friends.
Obvious.
If he speaks to me, he's the only one who speaks to me. You ignore me all day. Anyway.
Okay, I'm in front of new people. We're gonna pretend this isn't happening.
Alright, okay, cool. Sounds like about fair. And your rest goes without incidents. On the last watch, who would like to take it? Bruce?
Yeah, you'll wake up. It won't be Bruce anymore. I say there's been a long enough rest. It's now
okay.
Bruce is back. I always try and do like the might take my turn for watches first and last for this reason.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll take his watch and he'll look a bit sort of like around grey at the minute, almost like it's like kind of like he wants to say something, isn't sure. You ever been in that sort of like socially awkward situation before? Like Grey would even to roll anything. Bruce is not subtle.
And Gray's just gonna stare at him, like straight-eyed.
Oh, hang on. The monocle's now on.
Oh, nice.
Master Grey. I mean, you're looking at me. I'm assuming you're listening. God damn it! it's cheap crap. It's like £3.
No, it's great, Colin. A prop is a prop. It's fine.
I can't speak for Bruce, but you're not wrong. Every day I do struggle with. I don't mean to sound maudlin, but my existence. You're not wrong in that regard. Bruce is somewhat more self-assured than I am. He always has been. I just wish to say you are indeed correct in that regard. And if any of have caused you any offense, I do apologize.
Bruce, listen. I don't want to fight with you guys, and to be honest, it feels like most of the group here has their opinions, and well,
Did you wish to continue?
I'm just not even sure what to say.
I mean,
I'm just in here for the money at this point.
Well, it was part of our concern, and Merrin, you were injured by whatever that was, and wouldn't let you speak. I'm not asking you to say anything that might cause you further harm. Just, I can only speak for myself. That is where I am coming from. I don't wish to see you hurt. We've bled together. We've leaned on each other to preserve our lives. I've always believed that means something. That carries weight. I would not see you injured.
Bruce, if you really cared, you wouldn't be trying to take me to some church to have me fixed, as you said, or healed, or taken care of. You'd know that I'm just fine the way I am. Aki would know I'm just fine. Listen,
Physically, you're fine. I won't force you. I'm going to try
I've-
to convince you.
seen you two walk off and talk, and I know that you two were friends before this group got formed, but I don't need anybody's help. I'm perfectly fine. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go draw on Errol's face.
Very well.
Are you going to help me?
It's rather childish.
He put an arrow in my neck.
Oh. He thinks for a second. Oh, he did! What are you going
Would
to draw?
you like
Wait, are you going to draw a phallus? Oh dear.
Alice?
A phallus, yes. A phallic image.
Oh, yes, we'll put one, I'm thinking, on his forehead, and, I want you to take his left shoe and hide it somewhere in this house.
His shoe? Why his left shoe?
Because that'll inconvenience him.
But why specifically the left one?
Fine, do you want the right one?
Doesn't matter. Fine, left shoe.
Okay, left shoe. I'm gonna get, like, some charcoal from, like, I assume we had a fire, and I'm gonna try and, like, draw on his face while Bruce takes his shoe.
Before you do the drawing, make a fate roll.
Who?
Great.
Low. Oh.
As you approach him, you realize that his hair, green hair, starts to grow more and more and more, and slowly a snout starts coming out of where his mouth used to be, and he starts to transform into this sleeping werewolf, green color, and make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
I don't want to hurt you. Just wanted to draw on your face. Oh no!
That escalated so quickly.
You see, Bruce, that instead of attacking him, Gray starts to move back all the way to one corner, and just like a little boy, he sits down on the corner and he doesn't move. And he just freezes there, like completely afraid, looking at this creature like a kid that will be looking at a wardrobe slightly open at night.
Bruce is kind of like has Errol's leg partway up in the air with the shoe still on his foot. Thinks, oh no, we've been caught. Looks very slowly at Errol and oh bugger. Puts his foot down very gently, steps away slowly because maybe this is some kind of elven thing where he can see us when everyone's asleep, and he'll back away, walking backwards very slowly to where Gray is and sit down next to him and go, were we, as they say, rumbled?
Did you not see his face? Oh, I'm getting a leg cramp. Hold on a second.
Oh my God, Gray, are you okay?
It's
Hold
real.
on.
It's real.
Hold on, I'm going to
Fear
massage
has
your-
overtaken him. Right.
I have no idea.
Hold on, Gray. I'm going to massage your leg. Hold still.
No,
Like
I
last
was like,
time. I'll massage your leg like I massaged your neck that one time. The one we kept on screaming. Hold still.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's amazing.
oh my god. No.
Gray sits there at an awkward angle and suddenly cramps up. It's like, oh God.
Yeah. And slowly, as you are completely terrified, Gray, and you both don't really perceive anything around tonight, and slowly the morning starts to appear, and you see the sun beyond the clouds, and it's really cold, and the sense of dread overtakes you all. In the morning, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha.
This will be my third fail in a row. Here we go. It really is.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, I'm doing really well apparently.
Ooh,
All
That's
right.
an
Oh no.
Inspiration for that, I think.
Does
This
a
will
14
not be
succeed?
able to do inspiration on this one. There will be a
Ooh.
long period of all night. So, Aki, Bruce, Gray, yeah, you gain a level of exhaustion. And Errol, is that a no? You got a 20. Yeah, amazing. So anyone who got less than a 13, you get a level of exhaustion.
I have 2 levels of exhaustion again.
Yep.
Oh my giddy aunt.
Why does it keep resetting my health?
So do I just click on long rest? Has the long rest finished at this point?
Yeah, and you guys have successfully completed a long rest.
God damn it.
So out of game here, I'm gonna give you a DM choice because we don't want to be doing day by day here. We don't want to do another day and a half now. Do you guys do anything about it? Because you will have to make another long rest before you get to Marin, and it's very potential you might get another level of exhaustion unless you do something about it.
Okay, whatever McDougan is, he's emitting this fear aura, and I feel like crap. I haven't slept properly in 2 days now.
We need to fucking kill him.
You mentioned that these creatures give off this sensation, right?
Best guess, but yeah.
What if, hear me out, we don't have him and his brother sleep in the same area as us? They are still around, but let's just say Not outside. No, that'd be cruel. It's cold out there.
Not to
you-
sound insensitive, but we need the dwarves to remain okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can sleep outside. We'll sleep in here.
I'm perfectly happy to go sleep outside. I've slept in way
Actually,
worse.
Jamie,
In years.
Jamie,
And-
make a wisdom saving throw too. Actually, Mr. Jamie.
I
Just
can't
for
do this
fun.
anymore. I'm going to fucking kill him.
I
Okay,
may
you are
have
okay.
something that can help.
Oh, nobody needs to kill anyone.
I'm gonna pull out the whip and just slap it on the ground. Listen, it's been 3 fucking days of the. Or has it been 3 days?
2.
I don't
at
know, I
this-
can't
one
tell
and
how
a,
much
one and a
stuff
half
you
at this point. Yeah.
It could be anything.
I can't deal with this anymore. We don't even have to use the scroll on him. We could just kill him.
Look. How far are we out from the temple?
One day.
Yeah, one and a half
If
day.
if we're gonna keep suffering this anyway, we might as well just make a straight run just all the way through until we get into town.
Could we
Instead
get
of stopping.
above game? Could we go like a quick pace? Because I know
Yeah,
mechanically you could go a quick pace where you're
Yeah,
like
you
your ability
could-
to sense things is lowered and you're not stealthy
Yeah,
at all. Could we do that?
you could do that. Let's say that will take the extra a little, like maybe you will gain like maybe 4 hours on that. So but you will still need to sleep on the way, or you can choose not to, and then you can make con saves as well for another exhaustion
I'm
if
not
you want.
tired. Worst case scenario, if we have to
But
stop,
not yet, though.
Worst case scenario, if we absolutely have to stop, me and the 2 dwarves and someone else can go into the temple anyway, because I'm not tired. So I feel perfectly fine. Well, then we meet up at that temple.
I think I'm probably doing a little better than you, Bruce, but if this isn't going to get better while this continues, I think we could try and power through.
I'll go with the group consensus, although I think Gray's suggestion is carrying more and more merit as time goes on. He fingers the battle axe at his side.
I have an idea.
Oh god, the bard has an idea.
Yes, I do have an idea.
That's a shocker.
Okay. It just may mean we exclude the dwarfs from sleeping arrangements, like Pointy has said. I don't actually remember the fake name I was giving you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't remember. But I was working on something before I met you all, and I think I finally figured it out. And give me 10 minutes, and come back to me. And I'll just kind of try and I'll ritual cast Tiny Hut in 10 minutes.
By all of the gods, Maz, you speak more than anybody I've ever
What?
met without saying anything.
As you are casting
watch.
it, I'll give you a reminder. You will know that Tiny Hat is immobile before you do that. So you will not be able to move it. So you could cast it at night, and maybe you guys could sleep inside. You will know that. That probably, as long as Jamie and Madugan are not inside, it's very likely you will not have these visions and haunting nightmares at night.
Oh, okay. I'll cast it when we sleep.
Okay.
I have plans.
Don't know if I could wait any longer. Even when we weren't sleeping, it's still, it's giving me, I can see.
Okay, Gray. And Harold is gonna go up to Gray and cast on him. Let me know when you're feeling nightmares, and I have a spell which will make it easier on you to, whenever there's anything weird going on, to, I guess, gain your senses. It's what I used before me and Yagu traveled through the portal to get back here. And it helped him against those creatures, as I've been observing, so
It's
just at any point, if you feel the certain unease, it'll only last for 10 minutes, so it's probably best to use it either before we go to sleep, or just whenever you feel a slight unease of any sort.
I think you're all crazy for
In the
letting
back
this man just suffer.
In the back of your head, Gray, you get like this little gray devil, little red
no.
dragonborn figure of gray, kind of like jumping around, and you think, and he tells you, you could kill it in one blow. You're so sneaky, no one will know. And you kind of think that, for a second, you even imagine yourself just stabbing him, and no one will actually know, very likely. But that just comes in your mind.
Oh no! Oh wait.
And as you continue traveling, you get to a point where you know you need to rest once again. And it's dark. You
I'm
could
gonna immediately walk up to Gray and just say, "All right, here you are," and cast as a first level spell. It's gonna be made public. Protection from evil and good on him.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
It only
I'm
lasts
really
for
sorry,
10 minutes,
bro.
remember
I
that. Mhm.
still-
Yeah.
Just for right
Alright.
now, before you go to bed, I will do it on you again. Okay?
All right.
Alright. And as you all continue to take another long rest, keeping watch, nothing happens, but the uneasiness from whatever this creature is still around. Maz, you wanted to do something.
Yeah, when like 10 minutes before we all rest, I do cast Tiny Hut and just kind of say, "Everyone but the dwarfs in here." And you see like a very shadowy dome just appear out from me,
Ooh, nice.
and it's the dungeon card for anyone curious, because that's the only one that looks house-like.
Very nice. Yeah, we love that. And that dome materializes, and you all rest inside, apart from the dwarves. So in the morning, you will have recuperated one exhaustion level. You wanted to say something, Gray?
I gotta take a leak, guys.
I can empty out my water skin.
I'll just step outside the hut.
Your funeral.
As you step outside, the weather now isn't as severe as it was when you were traveling to the place. It seems like the overcast and stuff seems to be kind of slowing down. You know that when you were at this point, the weather was still harsh and it was but now it's just a drizzle of rain. And there you see the two dwarfs, one unconscious in his creepy form, and the other one, make a luck check. Make a big fate roll.
Just to be clear, we can't see out from the tiny hut.
Yeah.
Oh, low.
That was the roll.
Yeah, I will say, as it wasn't really set at this point, you don't see. You could have made it that you can see through, but for now you don't. And was that a success or a failure, Gray?
It's a low.
That was a success. I did say low, but I also feel bad because I rolled it before the dice hit the screen. I started saying low. Do you want me to re-roll it just to be?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
He's asleep. McDougan, Jamie is asleep next to the monster that is now McDougan.
Jamie, wake up. Jamie, wake up, and I'm gonna kick him in the knee.
But fucking, what do you want, Oh, it's you. What are you doing awake?
25%, and I'm gonna put the scroll right here.
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't take it anymore. Exhaustion and fear is killing me.
At a point taken off.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. This is not to see for him to do it, but it's more to do with what you're requesting.
You said persuasion or deception? I mean, it's all zero, so.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
Damn it, cat. Oh, thank you. 11?
20%, like I discussed before. That is a good deal.
You have to help me find Mithril as well. I don't need it, but you have to help me get it and make it easy to get.
I'll ask around, find out if I can get one of my cousins to get it, or tell you where to find it.
Fine, but just so we know we have a deal. I'm gonna pull out a parchment, and I'm gonna hand him my dagger. Cut your hand and put your handprint on this. I want your deal in blood.
Alright. And he wipes it onto the thing.
And I'll drop the scroll and leave him with the dagger. But you have to do it yourself.
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'll have no mercy.
This is your choice to make, then. And I'm just gonna go back to my hut. Or to the hut.
Okay. And as you go back and you sleep, the next morning comes and you now see a nice kind of glint of sun coming through this kind of semi-transparent globe before it starts to disappear, and then the sun shines all your face and you feel this breeze. You all lose 1 point of exhaustion like Cisco said before. And you sense no fear. You think it worked. No problem at all. And then you begin to hear a voice. But before you hear the voice, let's roll on the table. Cisco, go ahead.
Ooh. Wow, okay.
Great,
Yes,
you
please.
motherfucker. Great,
Yep.
you motherfucker.
Just kill
My
Bruce.
scroll.
Yep.
My
I'll
fucking
buy,
scroll.
I'll buy you a scroll later.
No, it's not the point. I
I'll get you a.
Specifically
Jesus.
Grey, not Lucky. Lucky, I think this is absolutely fucking brilliant. Grey, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Gray
let's
will get
see.
you a new monocle.
No,
Ooh.
lucky. Brilliant RP on your part for that.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. You know what
no.
you
It's a
see?
dwarf.
You see another dwarf. The dwarf is the fucking dwarf.
Oh my god!
Wait,
That's
what?
a 17. A fucking 17. That's
Don't even
9 to
angry about
19. That's dwarf.
This
Yep.
is the worst.
Wow.
That's a waste of a scroll, and you know it. I wanted a Minotaur.
We're getting money out of this. So much money.
If he comes back as the same race, does he look like himself?
No,
Yeah,
he looks like a different
yeah.
person. Or
I
does
will
he?
say he looks the same. Yeah. Why not?
Okay, never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Goodbye, Scroll of
Wait,
Reincarnation.
I'll say make a fate roll, Cisco.
Okay. Yeah. Let me. High. You know, I always go high. Let me take off the GM because I want you guys to see. So, come on. Yes, natural 20.
He's exactly the same.
Looks the
You hear the
Yep.
voice as well.
Everything, same scars, same mold.
Everything.
Yeah, shiny lips. This time, the only thing is changed is his lips are more rosy than before. So now they look like he's been snogging for pretty much.
Tell you what, that's brilliant. We've secured the 20% on a platinum mine, and it's actually gone perfectly. I can't believe it.
Well, the question is, did Gray secure it for himself or for the group?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
What do you mean?
I don't know. And you hear the two voices. Oh, it's great to be back, brother. This was what happened. I don't understand. I just woke up and I'm normal again.
You see this,
And you-
brother? This color. All of it. Everything about you was like this. Now I don't know what I'm
Oh.
gonna fucking do about this. I'm like fucking handicapped. I can't do anything with this apart from like pinch women's butt or something. But
Oh, damn. I'm sure we find out use. I mean, there is maybe we have gonna do new business now, or like a freak show.
are you calling me a freak?
I mean, you are kind of a freak. You are my brother. I'm a freak too. You know that.
Well, okay, I guess you're right, but I don't want this. Apparently, the others they have this the temple that they went to. They said they could fix it, so hopefully that's a good
Oh.
idea.
All right, yeah, that will be good. I mean, it's only a few hours now to Merin, so if we hurry up, we might make it before nightfall.
Sounds good.
Uh,
Hey,
one sec. Gentlemen.
hey, how you doing? Look, he's
Hey,
back.
morning.
Oh, Hello there.
Hey, see what good rest does?
Aye.
Yeah.
Seen this right.
How did you do that? Oh, look, a wildcat. Hello.
I assume my dome was just so good it cured him.
He wasn't in
It's a
it.
good spell.
Yeah. I
McDo-
mean, you didn't invite us to the bloody dome. How dare you to say that? Are you mocking us now?
Yeah, my theory is because the fear aura had no one to fear, it just went away.
Couldn't
I
he have
don't
feared his
actually
brother?
know. How did you do it, brother? I didn't really. I
He
mean,
looks- he looks-
did you do it?
Yes. How did you do it?
He looks towards Gray for a moment to see his sign of what he says. Does he shake his head or does he just nod?
Gray just nods to him.
Well, your friend over there. So thankful. He gave me the scroll.
Oh, you see, I knew, and he goes towards you, Gray, with his lips out.
No, I'm gonna put my hand out like in a cartoon and just like watch the dwarves.
It's like he's kind of like because your arm is longer than him, so you're kind of holding him at bay, but he's like, oh, you know, like all over you. It'd be cool.
You killed him.
You
I
used the Scroll of
did-
Reincarnation.
I didn't kill him.
I had to do it. It was part of the deal. Alright? I did it.
Deal?
Sorry, brother. I
What's
had
the
to
deal?
kill you. And there was a chance I
Oh,
was reading
oh.
that you could have been a lot of things, but hey, luck would have it. You're back to normal.
Oh, yeah.
I want the
they
dagger
said I'm
back.
lucky.
You want the word back?
The dagger.
We could keep this for like a momentum. Yeah, I'll give it to my brother. What do you say?
Oh, that's a nice gift of you. Thank you, Mr. Gray. Dorothy or whatever. And he's holding you the dagger. For me,
Keep the fucking dagger, I don't care. I'm gonna look at the rest of the group. I did use the scroll, but here's the thing. I couldn't take it anymore. That fear was... It was absurd. And the fact that you guys let that go on as long as it did, who's really the bad guy? You or me? You let him suffer. If any one of you had been that way, if
Taking a slower route compared to you who wanted to rush things, and Sylvanas knows how that would have turned out if, say, best case scenario, he could have even came back as something else. Worst case scenario, he could have still
Sorry.
been cursed for all you know. Or, worst case scenario, because of the curse, the scroll wouldn't have even worked. What would you have done then?
I'd also like to point out it was also not yours to use.
Ray, you armed and enabled a brother to kill his brother. With no plan as to how exactly that would work.
Mars, Yagu, you guys, one of you surely agrees with me on this, right? That was the moral
You
choice
think-
to make.
You think I'm going to agree with brothers killing brothers after the
I don't
very
give-
few things I've shared with you?
Honestly, I don't give two shits.
Thank you, Mars.
I'm not saying what you've done is right, but
Yagu?
I don't give two shits.
To me, it seems more like you managed to make the right choice even though you didn't know the answer beforehand, so... Not sure if I should be impressed or more terrified of you right now.
I definitely knew what was going to happen.
You knew that it was going to work, and you knew he was going to come back as himself.
Yes.
I do believe-
Please incite that.
It's blunt.
Yeah, can we all make insights?
No, I don't believe you.
Like Krampus.
Make a
Crap.
deception check if you want, Gray. And you guys can make an insight. Deception for Gray and insight for whoever wants to figure
I
it
mean,
out.
that's gonna be the
can I-
decision I'm making.
yeah.
Is I don't believe him regardless.
I'd like to qualify this by saying I'm not looking to incite whether he knew it was going to work, just whether he believed he knew.
Mm.
Oh, Grace.
Yeah, I'd be on the same page as.
Oh, it's in that one.
Ross-
I
Ross
don't know.
with that.
If your
Gray really does believe in himself. It's just a matter of convincing you guys.
If you believe on yourself, then make persuasion, not deception.
It's still a +0, but
Yeah.
so it's persuasion then, but 0.
Yeah.
I just really believed in that scroll.
Well, I'm not one to that, which means I think that Aki thinks Gray absolutely believed that was going to work, which isn't necessarily any better.
Yeah. So all of you except Aki, but Aki, I mean, you know Gray, so you will very likely mistrust him anyway. I guess.
We'll just ask the other dwarf. So, do you have any memories before pointing to the? I'm assuming there's a corpse. I'm not sure there is a corpse.
Nope.
That
Nope.
happened.
Yeah.
To you? Oh, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Yeah, he's new. He's just
And
he turned into
Yeah. Then I'll just say before you died, in a sense.
I mean, I don't really remember anything. I remember going to the mine with you, brother. But that's it, really, and the rest is kind of blank. A mist, vegetation, twilight, but it was like a dream kind of thing.
Where are we right now? Are we inside a building?
At this point, I will imagine that you already had breakfast and keep packing up and on your way to Meeting, unless you tell me something different.
Aki's gonna just wander off for a minute and try and cool down, because I think he's starting to look like he's losing it a little, and he's starting to fizzle.
Just gonna walk up to Aki, following him, like, "Hey, wait! Everything worked out, though."
He made a brother kill his brother, and whether or not he believed it or not, he did exactly that. It doesn't matter.
We both know he doesn't. I doubt he believed it would work, but it just happened to work out. Now it'll be a lot easier for us to take him to this temple.
No, it won't. It won't. He absolutely believes he is in control.
Well, the world's gonna have a way of showing everybody that one way or the other sooner or later. Believe me, I've been to many.
Yeah, but I'd rather not have to carry his dead body into another temple. But I'll carry his unconscious one in if that's what I have to do.
While that conversation's going on, Bruce will sort of like very slowly take his monocle off. While looking at Gray, you'll walk past him to the two dwarves, and you'll start speaking in Dwarven to them. Sirs, I understand amongst dwarves that a deal is something that is considered in the highest regard. Yes?
Indeed, yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure.
A dwarf's word is like stone, as strong as stone. Yes?
Yeah, Mackenzie Stone, of course, yeah. We have, what do you mean by this? Any new updates or something?
Are you aware that the item with which you made your deal with our companion was not his to give you? It was not his deal to make. Are you aware of this?
I mean, that's not really my... I don't know, he did it because he likes me a lot. I mean... it's something personal, me and him we have. I don't really know the rest of that.
Look, alright, you got some better deal now, alright? The deal that he made will give you the fortune. He'll make you rich beyond your beliefs.
What? He changed the deal? You changed the deal, brother?
Well, you're back now, aren't you? Do you want
I'll rather to be one of those creatures again. We're losing money, are you crazy?
Gentlemen, please, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
You were rather out of it when I said this before. Jamie, sir, I agreed to use the scroll for your brother if the temple cannot help you. And I would not have charged you extra, because it was mine to give. You have used my property, sirs.
Well, if it was your property, why wasn't it with you?
Because he had his armor destroyed. I wished for my companion to be kept safe.
So you gave it to him?
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
So it's his, isn't it?
No, it was loaned. He was going to return it to me once he'd had his armor fixed. There's a twitch in his eye, that twitch that's people who know him know when he's about to go into a rage. Like, Bruce is like, let me out, I'm knocking on the door.
Jamie pulls out lipstick, McDougan, and he starts putting lipstick, and now his lips are red almost. As this is happening, just get out his warming back. Clean them red. Oh, sorry.
There's no point you being all soppy now. It's done. Can't do anything about it. Can't pull out a scroll up for my ass, can I now?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you are not happy that I look like this now. I kind of understand, but that's between you and your friend. I'm sorry to say, this is not my business. My brother, of course, is gonna try to save me. You should be telling your friend, not us. You know, we don't really know you. We're just business partners, are we?
At the comment from Jamie, this lackadaisical, he doesn't care attitude that he's used. What Bruce will consider stolen property, what he considers stolen property. I'll spend a rage point. Bruce is back, and he's going to deck him.
Ooh,
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
For his. This is Bruce kind of kicking the door and going, "Nope, don't like that."
And I'll point to Aki. We should probably get back to your friend.
Yeah.
Shall I roll anything for that?
Yeah.
Or is
Roll,
it just a
roll to hit.
Oh, you're
thing, or-
you're hitting him, yeah?
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a wild swing, and I would really like to connect with this, so I'll do it recklessly if you don't mind.
No, right.
Okay.
And unarmed.
Imagine if this is the only time Andy
he
crits and you just kill him.
Oh, no.
All right, let's wait for this, shall we?
Yeah.
16.
16? That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, just crack.
You fucking. My
What are
nose!
you doing to my brother, you loser? And you see McDougan just tried to do the same to you, to punch you on the side of your ribs as he's there standing. He does a 17 hit you?
I've had my shield equipped this whole time, so would that count as my armor class, or do you rather I go back to 16?
I mean, if you have your shield on, then you have your shield.
Are you holding your shield while you punched him?
Yeah, that's what I mean,
have
yeah.
it I don't have it. I can't equip it anywhere unless if I'm using it. It's sort of strapped to his arm, so it's kind of like in his left arm attached.
Then
to
you
that.
have it on.
So then, yeah, you have it on. So then that will miss you then.
Yeah, so say I'll just say he does connect in his ribs. Bruce doesn't even flinch at the punch because he's a pretty resilient bugger. And you can pull that one out your arse next time you use someone else's property. And walk away.
Ooh, make a intimidation check.
Ooh, okie doke.
That's a good one. While you're raging, I think it can help.
Will raging help me? Because that bear spirit is around him when he's raging. So
I don't know if it helps with intimidation.
You know what?
it's more of a narrative
just
thing.
for flavor, Andy, make the intimidation check using your athletics if you want.
Oh,
Because you are super buff from the rage, so you're kind of using your own body if you want to do that.
I will tell you this intimidation is not to put fear in him, but to see
I'll wait and see. Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens.
to see what
okay.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're proficient, oh nice. Yep.
Okay. As
To
you
be fair, if I roll a +5 for an intimidation, it's still pretty high with a +5. So
yeah, that's pretty good. And as you hit him, I've got worse.
Yeah, you see that McDougan kind of moves back a little after that and looking at you, and he's like, "Oh, brother, come here," and he kind of let me give you a little kiss, and he will heal you for 4 hit points with his lip balm, Jamie.
oh, how sweet.
He just kind of looks at.
Yeah, kind of thing.
That's fucking weird. Don't ever kiss me again.
I mean, I'm your brother. Come on, it's for healing. You had
I don't care.
I
Whenever
mean-
you have to, you just go around fucking kissing everything and everywhere. Just don't do it. And as they kind of continue arguing, the situation almost kind of dies down. It doesn't continue to escalate. And yeah, you guys all pack your things up together.
And what would you like to do? Are you setting off? Any other conversations to be had?
Is it still cold, or is the weather still very cold here, or is it warming?
It's still autumn, so it's not freezing cold, but it's not like to go without a jacket at this point. It's starting so it's okay. And
Just
you can
wondering,
have
it's not so cold that there's a vapor coming off of.
Not yet anymore.
not that bad. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can have conversations as you are traveling. You will get to Marin later on tonight.
Bruce would like to ask Yagu and oh god, I've forgotten that.
Harold, yeah, sorry, yeah,
Harold, yeah.
It's gonna be
What?
Harold, but without the H.
Got you,
Yeah.
got you.
Single
Yeah,
Harold,
he'd like to
without
ask
H.
them both, like, what on earth was going on with you two when you powered through that portal? By the way, been meaning to ask the last 2 days.
That is a very interesting story. And I'll look at do you want me to tell it, or do you want me to just go?
I still have exactly no idea what happened that day, so I assume you have a bit more experience.
Well, you know that my name's Harold, and what I do, I tend to be very good at connecting with nature in other planes of existence. And he'll literally get out his device from his belt. And you'll never notice that Harold has this little belt and a little, like, socket for this wand-looking device, and he'll take it out, and he'll be like, yeah, I have this device that my master gave me, which it's to travel through different planes normally, but it's kind of a little bit wear and tear right now. It's got, like, a compass, it's got, like, this little sonar-looking thing in the back. This helps me find other portals. And I've been doing this for about over 100 years. And before I met Yagu, I was in a world that was nothing but very hot water, getting shot with arrows by mer people. They apparently didn't like me being there. So I found another portal while swimming away, and met Yagu. He helped me, healed me, and we decided to travel together. And after this traveling, we found another portal near some other temple. I'm not sure what it was. And we were hoping to get here to the material plane, but instead it brought us to an area I don't recognize. It's not like any of the hells, but it's, I would say, worse. I've been to the hells, and it's worse by far. And we were attacked by these creatures that had tentacles along their mouths. Never seen that before in my life. And as we're running towards another portal, we eventually got followed by the creature you just saw. And believe me, what you saw out of the portal isn't its full size. It's a lot more massive than that. And
we actually fought something that looked a bit like that, but that thing looked like it was on something else. The one we thought was the size of a building.
I've never seen any sort of demon or devil that looked like that before, so that surprised the both of us. And then we teleported into the cave with all of you fine people. And that's pretty much about summing it up.
Oh, you forgot the part where we were squid people as well for a moment. I
would
still
rather
do
forget
not
ever want to go through that again.
Yeah, I still can't grasp, honestly, how that worked.
It felt like my hands were like webbed. I didn't have any of my hair or my eyes. It was the creepiest thing ever. I don't ever want to go back there again. But, unfortunately, the device isn't what it used to be.
It does look a bit banged.
Yeah, as it turns out, a lot of portal traveling can take a wear and tear on this device. My master has a better one, but that's about it. That sums it up, mostly. I'm actually from the material plane, though. This is my home reality, I guess. I actually grew up in Faerun, now that I think about it.
Oh, right, well, if you're needing that fixed, well, after we're done in Merrin, we're going to go back to Candlekeep. We work for Candlekeeper's Seekers, well, except for Maz, but he's wanting to come with us to, maybe he has a debt to pay to them in some shape or form. He's not told us much about it, to be honest. But, well, if you want to accompany us to Candlekeep, join our Merrin band.
You were all going to Candlekeep?
Yeah, after we stop by Merrin, we'll see the temple, and, yeah, be on our way.
I'd love to go there. Actually, there's someone I've been meaning to look up. A name I've heard, and just someone I'm looking for. And he'll just say this out loud. Have any of you ever heard of a name called Max Horrigan?
I don't think so. Not me.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, worth a
Yeah.
shot. I'm looking for him. If he's even still in existence, for all I know.
Oh, jeez. What about yourself, Yogu?
What about it?
Do you want to come with us to Candlekeep, or what?
Well, I guess so. I still haven't really figured out what I'm supposed to do right now, but I've decided to stick with Airwood, so I will just see how that will be going. So yes, I will be sticking with you for now until I know for sure and that I know what I need to do.
Yeah, Team Green. I like it.
Yeah. Also, I'll say to Bruce, is your friend still upset about the thing?
Bruce kind of stiffens a bit and goes, I'm not that fussed anymore, if I'm being honest. He's a grown man. If he's bothered, he can tell you himself, or well, you can ask him.
That's a fair point.
Anyway, shall we carry on?
As you are actually traveling, you start to see that nestled at the foot of this mountain range, you recognize back the bastion of civilization after you've been seeing cloud peaks and rough terrain, and you start to see this settlement, not large enough to be a city. Shops, taverns, establishments abound. The open market is all closing now. It's around 8 in the evening. The twilight, the sky has changed from blues to purples to reds, and now it's completely pitch black. But you know it's around late evening, and you can hear the sounds of civilization once more as you prepare to enter Merin.
Finally.
Well, I will say while we've been travelling, I will have explained Merin to be a pretty nice village with a pretty decent bar
Very good.
and a good fortune teller shop. But yeah, I'm kind of biased.
All the way there, Aki was sitting on the back of the cart, just kind of just seething quietly to himself. That's it. Not interacting with anybody. All the way there, uncharacteristically quiet.
All right. And once you now arrive to Merin, what would you like to do?
And I'm gonna make a suggestion for all of us to go to a blacksmith because I need to repair shit. I know Gray needs to, and then also I'm gonna drop off that necklace and then maybe go see Dimitri, the magical man.
Okay.
All right, awesome.
As you begin walking into Merin, you immediately notice that it's not as bustling as it was a few days ago. There's less people around. Pretty quiet, actually, to notice. There's still people kind of walking around. Even the market, multiple stalls. Some have kind of look a bit empty. Others have kind of packed up and left or something. And it looks like there's not that many people around. And as you do step in, and before you guys go in and continue your seeking out of what you want in Merin, we will actually go on break now and come
Okay.
back in
Yeah,
a few minutes. So
yeah,
everyone out there, don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
yay.
See you in a bit.
Cool.
Yay.
See you guys shortly. Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, and welcome back. Thank you for being here. I'm doing it already. A little reminder, if you enjoy the show, please subscribe and give us a follow. We want to spread the algorithm as much as we can so we can get our stream to as many people as possible so they can enjoy the show with you playing and with us. That is our ultimate aim. And as that has been said, we are in Merin. So we were discussing what to do. So some of you already have some plans to be with you. You enter Merin. Like Mo mentioned, is less. Things are closing down. It's evening time. A little bit cool, but bearable. And there you are. What would you like?
I would like to check if there's a blacksmith nearby for some arrows.
All right.
I'll take him there because I want to repair my rapier as well.
All right.
Okay.
Because I want armor.
Bruce will go to the nearest tavern. I think I need a drink. Anyone coming
Okay.
with?
So you could go
I'm
to the
fine.
Boar Whistle, where there is the tavern, the main tavern, Merin, if you want. And you guys could go to. There is a blacksmith on the central market, as well, that you know. Mass, I will say.
I know this one guy who he should give us a good deal. Well, they should give us a good deal.
All right. Well,
It'll be fine. Well,
Yeah.
they'll give me a good deal.
I do need to
He's-
replenish these arrows. So hopefully they sell that.
His name is Armando. He's actually one of those hippo kind of races. Hippo man
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay. I'll explain that while we're going along.
That's a GIF. I checked.
GIF, yeah, that's it.
GI
Thank you.
GIFF.
Yeah, GIFF. Yeah, he's a GIF, and he's from a faraway land, but he's been living in Merin for a long. So you arrive there. Though there, kind of hammering on his anvil. Oh, Mas, it's nice to see you. I was just closing down. Are you okay? Hi,
Hey,
friend. Hey, friend.
could I maybe pay you a bit extra to do some extra work and stay open a bit longer?
Oh, well, that depends of how much you pay me, like always. But yeah,
As a favour.
sure. Yeah, of course. I mean, my daughter might need reading. Send her to Fiona if you're around. Discount for discount. Yeah, that works. Favor for
yeah,
favor.
sure. Yeah, sure.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, let's do it then. And he's huge. I have to mention, he's full of like gray, kind of like hippopotamus, but covered in sat, kind of oil everywhere. It's huge. He's hulking down. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my friend here, my elven friend here needs some arrows. I need a repair job on this, and I kind of show him the somewhat goopy rapier. And I wondered, do you have any good quality armor for this guy?
Oh, hi there. Right, see you. God. Sure. Let me just have a think, okay? So you want some arrows, and you want a new armor, or you repair the thing that you have? It's gonna cost you almost the same, I have to say. It's destroyed. Fucking hell. What you done to the armor?
Well, I got attacked by some black jelly creature.
Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, oozes, right? Like, yeah, they destroy your armor.
Yeah. Do you happen to have any magical armor or anything nice?
Oh no, not magical. Just the usual old armor, but well, not old, new, not magical, right?
Do you have studded leather?
Yes, I actually acquired some new one. It's a really good leather. It's like you. It's like this bunch of humans. Like a few past Candlekeep, though. They do really good leather. If you want a studded leather, that's gonna cost you around 40 gold for a friendly price, I guess. Yeah.
Can I buy one for my friend here? And just pointing towards Gray.
Oh, of course, yeah. Go ahead. And you wanted some arrows, right?
Yes.
Okay, so some arrows.
Suddenly,
Sure.
I'm really happy I didn't draw that dick on your forehead.
I can get you like you want 20. That's this standard. If you want more, I have around 40 at the moment. I think something like 40 something. If you want. Oh.
Would it be permissible for me to buy all 40 off you if you don't mind?
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. That's. I don't really can do a lot of discount on this because the wood, is hard to get here and stuff. That'll be a couple of gold extra, and to repair. You wanted to do what to your armor? Just give it a fix to your rapier. You say, yeah?
Yeah, it got kind of droopy. If it helps, I can heat them out myself. If it helps speed the process.
All right. I mean, let me just think 1 second. And he holds your rapier, looks at it. You know what? A fiber, and I'll fix that. Got a few dents only. I can just polish it and maybe add a little bit new metal here. Yeah. So I'll be 5 and 2, so 7 or 40. Yep. So 47. Or let's round it down to 45 and all done. All right.
So
that works for me.
The arrows and the studded leather, how much would that be?
So the studded leather on its own, 40 gold pieces for it. Yeah.
Alright, so 40 and then plus the arrows, because we'll just...
the arrows 2 and the dagger is 5. I mean, I don't know, but you got a nice patron here. Thanks. That will be like maybe half an hour for the dagger, even less. If you wanna pop in later, otherwise I can leave it in the kind focus if you want. I wanted to see Fiona later, so.
Yeah, sure, that'll do.
All right. Awesome, man. You got your armor here. He starts kind of getting a few. He gets like this huge trunk full of different armors, and he starts selecting one. We want maybe look. I have this kind of burgundy one, like the leather. Maybe with your nice red cape. Is that good for you? And he gets this kind of like burgundy leather studded armor.
That should do, and then...
Alright, awesome.
And I'll hand him the 40 gold.
Yeah, and he
said for the
yeah,
arrows.
and you see the arrows are really good quality. It's got like a feather kind of like bits at the end, like bird feathers. Gather is some kind of wild bird.
So I mean, it's 40 gold to subtract, right? I just want to be sure to pay for everything.
Yeah.
40, okay, thank you.
45, and he asks you for 5 for Mass. But Mass will pay that, I assume.
Oh, okay, so 40?
Yeah, so 40 for you, and you can discount 5 from yours, inventory.
And I can add studded leather armor to me?
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright, so I'll get cracking, alright? And he just turns around and starts hammering. See you soon. Take care.
Same to you. See, I told you, I know the best.
You certainly do.
Harold, I suddenly forgive you for that arrow in my neck.
I really appreciate that, and it is impressive you're still alive. These are, my bow turns these into acid, so that...
You should just take the apology.
Yep.
Okay,
Telling me I should be dead, that's not how you do. Oh god, and I'm just gonna smack my forehead.
And in the meantime, as this is happening, Bruce, Aki, and I assume as well, Yagu, you got all together to the board whistled, right?
I guess if Bruce was asking Aki to come along, or to take a second for Aki to get off the back of the cart, because he's been sitting there kind of in his own head furious for a while, and when he stands up, where his hands were, there's kind of char marks where he's been holding on too tight to the wood, trying not to say what he was going to say.
Bruce would look at you and go, "Yeah, you need a drink. Come with me."
Yeah,
You're
the
good.
dwarfs. In the moment you go
Yeah.
to the town, they vanish, and you will encounter them very likely in the inn drinking.
Oh, son of a bitch, already gone. Hey, Yogu, you want to care to join us for a drink or several?
Yeah, sure. Just lead the way.
Yogu,
Yes.
this place is extraordinary. Never ever have you seen so many buildings in your life. So huge as well. It's incredible. Is this what life was? Is this city life? This is your first time in civilization seeing so many people around. It's a little overwhelming, but exciting at the same time. And as Bruce invites you for drinks, seems interesting.
So yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly where are we right now? Well, what's this called?
This town is called Merrin, and we've not been here long ourselves. We kind of just we spent a night here, and then we went on to the abandoned village of Vermilion, and we found you and Harold in the mine. But it's a nice enough place.
Oh, so this is a town. I've always wondered. But it makes sense now I look at it, yeah.
Actually, a bit quieter when we left a few days ago.
Yeah, there was people in the. There was a lot more shouting and kids running. You've never been in a town before.
No, I've never been somewhere this busy, to be honest.
How have you managed to avoid being in a town ever?
Oh, I've never left my lake until like 2 weeks ago when I met Harold.
This sounds
So-
like a story that requires ale.
Bruce will look at Aki and go,
Oh,
"This boy's a bit sheltered. We need to give him a few drinks."
I know the name of El. I've had that before. That's very nice. Let's go there.
Oh, we're not going to stop at ale.
And as you walk towards the door and you push it open, the first thing that you notice, apart from the two dwarfs, there is only one other person, patron, in there. And then you also see Lucas just there. But he's wearing some sort of kind of like a mask of some sort of like he's probably got some sort of rag or something and put it across his face. And he kind of looks at you. Oh, you returned. You're not sick, any of you, are you?
No.
No. If not, come on in. Close the door behind you.
Sure.
Do we want to? Do we want to be in here? Wait. What? Who's sick? What's going on?
Oh, sit down. I'll get you. I'll fetch you a drink, and then I'll tell you what's been happening in town. It's a bit gross. It's a bit nasty.
Oh shit! Pour something strong then, please, Lucas.
Sure.
So what's the damage?
I mean, how many rounds you going? I can open up a tab for you.
One each just now. By the way, we sorted out that job for you in Vermilion.
Oh, you
Maz, I think, has it sorted that out. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. You know what? This is on the house. This is good.
Oh, it's very kind of you.
I miss my baby girl, but yeah. Whoa, he wasn't there last time. What's a fella like you doing out of your shell?
It's a good one.
I get it. Oh, excuse me.
Yes, I'm kind of traveling right now. I've never been to a place like this before. What do you call this specific building?
A tavern. I think that's
Ooh.
what they call it, or
Oh, I've heard good stories about those.
he kind of awkwardly looks towards Aki and Bruce.
Always start with one of these.
Passes that around to you all, and then
Oh wow!
What's happening?
nope, that's fine.
This Cord is doing something to us.
Well, It's only been, I think about a day ago. We got a lot of people in town that've been going a bit sick. So most of the people have headed to that temple of Saloon, to get some sort of help. I'm not sure what happened really. It's mostly the town patron that are actually getting sick. Got a few people. Yeah, that's about it really. They've been in there looking after them. It's been quiet apart from that.
Right.
Sick how? What kind of sick?
I never actually saw. Well, there was one patron that got sick. His eyes were a bit dark. He was feeling a bit ghastly, a bit pale in the face. So he was just escorted to the temple. I'm sure the sisters there can take care of him. Or whoever. There's quite a lot. I don't know. Just check it with them. They'll probably have more information about what's actually going on.
Bruce pinches his nose like, oh, bloody hell, just out of one frying pan into a bloody fire.
Did you manage to sort the mine?
Yep, job is done. The two dwarves there.
Largely. Aki's still standing up. He hasn't sat down yet because he's looking for something that's not wood to sit on or touch or be around.
Lucas, do you have like a bucket of water?
I can fetch one for you. Sure.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Don't do that again.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Goes, and after a moment, he fetches the bucket of water.
Thank you very much. And he pours it over Aki. Hey,
Smoke
cool down now.
overtakes.
take a seat.
Aki takes off his jacket, sits down, starts wringing it out.
I start to look
Thank
very
you
confused.
very
to
much.
Aki, be like, wait. And I'm going to slowly touch you. Are you always that hot? And I don't know if I burn my hand or anything.
No, you. I don't think you would at this point, if that's fair to say.
Yeah, but it feels very hot though.
I run a little hot.
Ooh.
More recently, even more, the last 12 hours or so. But that's situational. I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. We need to find a new solution. There's not a bucket of water to this.
Yes, oh well, I'd apologise, but you can sit down now, so I'm not that sorry.
There. Okay.
And as you guys sit there drinking and entertaining Yagu in this tavern, you jump back into the there are other two?
Yeah. The other three of you.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
saying, what would you like to do? Now you.
I mean, if no one else has anything, I was gonna go to Dimitri, the magic shop owner.
Yeah, you know
See
that
if-
he's open until
yeah.
very late.
I will say to these two, I need to go speak to my friend who owns the magic shop. You can tag along, or just point that way to the tavern that I know those two will go to. But I will say, if you do, can you give this to the owner? Say it's from me, and hold out a
Okay.
necklace.
And I'll take the necklace and I'll say, all right, well, I think the tavern's a pretty good spot to head out. Gray, you want to come to the tavern?
Yeah, Maz is buying the first round, right?
I'm pretty sure you just handing him that will mean we don't have to pay anymore. So,
And
Right.
I'll head out to the
Yeah.
tavern.
Okay, so you divide and you go towards the Veil of the Spalder Queen, I believe, Mas, to Dimitri's shop. And as always, is dim light, kind of very little illumination. As you enter, you see the three little tiny pet mascots that you used to see already. They look like, why not a picture around? That's how they look like. So you see these three little crittery things around, and they kind of like go towards you. You know they are not able. But then you see Pi, that is this other one that comes running, and you know this one talks, and he actually says, "Hey, Mas, hey," and he greets you, and he goes running back inside the shop. You see all these these black curtains and kind of like very low illumination, and a few seconds later, Dimitri comes out. You see a tiny creature. He identifies himself as a darkling. He's a halfling drow. He's pale like a drow with pointy ears, but he's the size of a halfling. He's got white hair, quite handsome, youngish, like 30-something, and he looks quite stocky as well, surprisingly stocky. And he's like, "Hey, my friend, you came back already? Yeah, nice to see you, huh? How you been?"
I'm good. A few issues I wanted to let you know. I've found something I want you to check out.
Issues are ongoing in the town at the moment. Lots of issues.
Issues with that scroll you gave me.
Oh, with the scroll? No, I mean with the sick people and all that shit, huh?
Oh, I don't care about that.
How is Fiona? I think she alright?
I haven't seen her yet. I'm going over later.
There's been a lot of people getting sick lately, huh?
I'm sure it's nothing. The flu.
Well, it's a lot of them, you know. All at the same time. It's weird. Canny, black guys looking like lost, you know? Like forgetful and weird and acting freakily, huh? I don't know, huh?
Are you sure they're just letting go over?
No. It's something weird. I don't really understand it. We are people, we are customers, we are shit.
Well, I'll take a look later. But
yeah,
now,
I mean, business. Sorry,
Yes.
back to business.
I need to know what.
Move out of the fucking way. These fucking critters. This Miss Sweet, you go there, and you, Emberly, stay quiet, okay? And he's talking to these little critters.
You know you shouldn't keep those around, and I'll hold out the goggles, and just say, "Can you look at these? I found them in a cave. I don't know what the fuck they do."
Oh,
And
awesome!
also-
He puts them on straight away. Oh, I see like normal. This is the goggles on night. You don't know. Take it.
I was just here to check if they were cursed or not before putting them on, but you know.
I mean, I don't. You know this magic. You don't never know. You buy, you curse is curse. You take the curse, man. What can I say, huh?
I mean,
But you cannot figure that out.
I'd like not to, but
Was it a little curse? My daughter Agatha was cursed for so long, and look at her. She looks stunning, huh?
sure. I was gonna say though, that spell scroll, the fire scroll, turns out not effective against black oozy creatures that are resistant to fire. What the hell is that about?
I mean, you didn't know. Yeah, I thought you were a magician, man, as well.
Yeah.
Isn't your music and your poems and your boring tales magical? I thought, huh?
I thought it would be better.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You know the policy, no money back, huh?
Fair enough.
But I can do you a discount for another one if you.
Sure.
What are you looking for, huh?
I'll try the fire spell again.
What does it remind me? My memory is not what it used to be. Huh?
It was burning hands.
Oh, yes, burning hands. Ah, damn. I remember my days when I used to perform, you know. I was a fire wizard. I used to do a show and everything, going on top of the string and throwing fire left, right, there. But, sure. And he starts going through. He gets this huge box made out of leather with kind of weird carvings on it, like a skull of some sort. And he gets these scrolls all around. And then he pulls out another one of burning hands. And he says, "Alright, yeah, for you, same price. One day, my daughter needs to eat. You're taking food out of my daughter's mouth, but it's alright. Damn it. I'll have to do 60 for this one, man. I'm sorry.
I'll pay 70. Why not? I don't want to take you out of pocket too much.
For 70, I'll give you something extra. I'll give you a little bit of... I have some face paint that you can apply and you can change how your face look for an hour for free. Is
I can...
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that to myself, but maybe I've got some friends. Maybe I can mess with them.
Yeah, that's
maybe
good.
I could help them, I suppose.
All right, so take that on the house, and all right, thank you. I'm sure my daughter is very grateful. She's gonna be able to have salmon instead of a little bread today. Thank you, man. And you know already, he's always bullshitting. His daughter is perfectly fine, and they are not that poor, but he just likes to make him. Thank you. So, anything ever you need, you know where we are, all right?
Of course, and same to you.
Oh, Emberling, you're eating! Oh, damn it! This fucking thing! And he takes this huge kind of warm thing, and you see that he's kind of chewing into one of the corners of the box. Oh, stop it! All right. Anyway, have a good evening, man. Mas. And he kind of like before you move, you're actually out of the shop. Like you've been pushed out of the shop, like he normally does. He doesn't actually let you walk. He just pushes you out of the shop, so you feel like you're outside. And I guess you wanna go by your shop, or you join your friends first, and then later go to see.
I'll head back to the party first. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you make your way through the silent streets. This point is getting a bit later and later, less and less patrons are around. There is much less lights on. I mean, you know, roughly it's around 370 something people that live in Marin, but this feels like it's much emptier than usual, and you make your way all the way to the board whistle, and as you open the door, small drive, you see two dwarves and your friends only. Quite unusual too. And there you are.
You walk in halfway through a conversation. Bruce has got that cocoon thing on the counter. And then I said, "I don't think you understand, but I can be harmed."
Eldath's laughing too as he's hearing the story.
Yeah, I could have my head lopped off. I could have my arm lopped off. I could get stabbed. You know, and then they're like, "Oh, but you got your friends." I'm like, "Well, funnily enough, they can all be harmed as well."
And I'll go, "Oh, hey, wait, I almost forgot." To the barkeep, I'll be like, "My friend Maz wanted me to give you this, and it was a necklace."
As he takes the necklace, the door opens, and Maz, you enter. And he kind of opens it, and then he looks at it for a while, and you see him getting his eyes a bit teary, and he's like, "Thank you, thank you, Maz." And he comes up to you, Maz, and kind of gives you a hug. Wait, you're not sick, are you?
No, should I be?
Oh, it's all right. And then he comes in, kind of hugs him. Alright, have a seat, I'll get you a drink. Puts the chain in his pocket and brings over the drinks. Any food that you guys want as well is made. It takes a bit longer than usual, and he brings up the food, and yeah, you guys are sitting there munching away. What would you like to do?
You get your crickets. That is the typical crunchy snack.
Salty
that they
crickets
give in this place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maz, one of your favorites, Maz. Salty, nice.
Extra salty for you, I guess, as they know you.
What would you like to do?
You're muted, Lucky.
Fuck. Is that just a bowl of salt with a topping of crickets?
I love salt. I live and breathe salt. I am
A
salt.
whole bowl of salt down your mouth right now, and I'll give you gold. 1 gold piece.
1 gold piece.
It is your favorite.
Yeah, but 1 gold piece, really?
Fine, I'll take the gold piece back.
And I know my worth.
With the
One
with the silly jovial stuff starting to happen. Aki's mood hasn't lightened sufficiently. He'll take his drink and go and stand outside the front door. Have a wee peek around.
And Bruce will watch him go. He's like, you know what?
Should we maybe talk to him, or is he always like this?
It's a bit unusual, actually. A Bruce had like 3 pints of fairly strong ale at this point. It's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna have a chat with the folks at Saloon's Temple about this thing, and he points that cocoon thing. And he does look at Grey and go, where I'm going.
Well, you have fun. I'm gonna stay here and get drunk with our new friends.
It seems like a little late to be going to the temple. Also, a lot of sick people are there.
Temple,
be
there
dead.
tends to always be someone there, if I remember temples correctly, normally. Might not be the one that can help with the cocoon issue, though.
Oh yeah,
If it is an issue.
I'll explain that later. Well, yeah, I'm going up over there. See what's what. Checking on.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't want
no.
to tell them that that's a Lamia heart.
It's not hot anymore, is it?
Or, sorry, it's a Lamia.
Oh,
Both of you can make an Arcana or a religion.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Can religion. Yeah.
Just so you know, Lamias are pretty evil.
Yeah, you know something about doing wicked things.
ooh, not a good roll. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna look much into it.
Okay. What is your pulse?
Come on, Yagu.
6. With a 6, you hear the name Lamia.
I'm checking.
Creature.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
However, yeah, with a 12, Yagu, you gather more than that. Not that these creatures are evil. It's like a creature that looks like a half woman, half lion. And you've heard stories of them being enslavers of creatures and being horribly evil and in pacts with devils, normally, or demons. Very, very lethal creatures if encountered on their own situations.
Well, I never encountered one myself, but I have heard stories about other people interfering with those. I honestly won't recommend it from the stories I've heard.
Oh, it's a funny thing. Normally I'd agree, but you know, our old paladin friend used this spell to check for, you know, good and evil and such. He only got good things off of this one, and the temple at Saloon said this one was actually a reincarnation of a follower of, well, a reincarnating follower of Saloon, I think. Yeah, I've had a few drinks right now, so hard to explain. But anyway, this thing was cursed. Wants to worship Saloon. It's created and like that, cursed it, so it kept on having this cycle of being taken in by vicious things. And yeah, we've done it a solid, and well, I'm kind of stuck with it now.
The hell of a burden.
Well,
Well, yeah. He kind of looks off in the distance. Yeah. Anyway, I'm off. Apparently, one of us has to be. And he stands up and he sort of stumbles out a little bit.
I'll try to help him stand up a bit.
Thank you.
Okay. Sturdier than I thought. Okay.
I'm fine. I've only had a few.
Yep.
My knees. Knocks at the table.
Okay. Yeah, and you start. Is anyone wants to accompany Bruce, or will Bruce be happy to?
Aki will go with him. But I presume he would be collected on the way out.
Yeah,
I'll go with him because I'm heading with him to literally help him stand up.
Yeah,
So-
perfect. You see the dwarves are already there. McDougan will say, whenever you want, I've paid some rooms for us, so you got a couple of rooms here if you need. I got a room with you and me, Gray.
That's, you know what? No.
Oh, alright, no worries. For me and my brother and you. Sorry.
Wait, McDougal. Speaking of getting rooms and all this right now, we cleared out that mine for you, and we got you there.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Isn't it about
money.
time we got paid?
Oh no, not straight away. Once we get back to Candlekeep. Actually, he looks at Jamie. Why are we going back to Candlekeep? We'll talk about it in the morning. I don't talk about money when I'm drunk. Oi! And he kind of raises his jar.
I'm gonna put my
Yeah.
shoulder on my hand on Jamie's shoulder,
Yeah.
and we get paid today. We did save your brother's life.
That you did. For sure you did. Alright. He's gonna make a history check.
Don't remember the deal.
The deal was that you're all going to get paid 50 platinum each. How many of you are there? There's 4 of you. Well, 3 of you actually. One of them died. But we'll pay for him too. It was worth it.
Okay.
So, here. I'll give you the 200 platinum.
I'll give what Bryn's half the platinum was to Yagu.
Mhm.
And then yeah, split it with the rest of everyone else.
Alright. So you only give half to the 25 platinum to Yago.
Yeah, Yagu's getting 25, and then I'm gonna give the other half of Bryn's to Errol when I see him.
Yeah, at this point, Erald is also there as well.
Oh no, he went.
So
He went.
should I have the 25 right now.
You can add it into your thing because he'll probably see you anyway. But he's with the other 2.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then, how often are we gonna get paid as well?
Well, firstly, we'll probably need to get this town, speak to them, make relationships and talk to them, tell them that our mine is going to be open, we need to get business over there. Hopefully we're gonna try to find the patrons that were living there before. I think there was that blacksmith. I can't remember their name, brother. See if we can get them back in the home.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, you know what? I'm too smashed, my brother. But yeah, yeah, we'll have to. Maybe we'll stay here in Mary for a couple of days and then head back home, get the investors and get it running. So probably 6 months if you're lucky, I guess. Right?
Every 3 months, and I'm gonna tap onto the scroll with Jamie's Jamie's handprint.
Sorry. 3 months for what? For what? What you'll understand is when we get our income, you will get your deposit at Candlekeep, and you'll know that you'll get paid.
Yeah, we cannot hurry. I'm not.
And
If business is related to how we do, it's not. You understood the agreement, but that's your point. I just
and
kind of leans.
even though I did not appreciate what your oakish friend said before. We are men of word, and we will pay you what we have said.
Alright, and don't forget the other part of the deal.
Yeah, of course, of
And then
course.
I'll let him go.
I'll send communications and letters out to my cousins. But good night. Come on,
Yeah.
Togen, let's go.
Alright. He kind of stands. You see him going stumbling around, similar to what Bruce exits pretty much with Aki.
Okay.
Yeah. They retire.
As they retire and go up, we jump back to the other 3 as you begin making your way and you come to the double door entrance with the symbol of saloon above, as you saw before. What was it again? The eye with several stars?
Yeah, you see like an eye surrounded by 7 stars that is atop the gable of the church. You see the church itself is made of a white oak, something similar to that, and it's nicely kept. Once you get to the door, the door is slightly ajar, almost closed.
While walking there, Bruce will have pulled out from the bag of holding that's the cask of a honey mead and just kind of swig it, and we'll then offer it to Aki and Errol while we're walking to the
I'll take
temple.
a swig.
There you go.
Actually, how much did Errol and drunk and Aki and Bruce actually? Have you had more than 2 drinks each?
I'll say more than 2 drinks, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I got there was
Yeah.
time, and yeah.
So you could do Constitution saving throw as
Gotcha.
well.
I mean, I'll beat you to it. Bruce is drunk right now. He's not like plastered, but drunk. If I'll still roll it though.
Yeah.
Natural.
That-
Oh, damn it. You got
Oh,
the natural
wow.
one. I got the
Yeah.
natural one.
Alright.
Aki's running a little hotter than normal. He's burning it.
You see, Errol, as soon as he takes like a brief drink, he'll be like, nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
careful! It's a bit potent. Made by
Yeah.
gnomes.
Yeah, you two are used to it, Aki, with your caravan trips many nights. Same with you, Bruce. You can handle your drink. You do normally, Errol, too. However, tonight, just because the trip and everything, you are actually quite plastered and you are poisoned for 1 hour for now.
Oh shit!
I haven't vomited like that in a while.
Yeah, it's pretty solid stuff. Oh dear, oh yeah. Aki, you all right?
Well, the alcohol's not doing much to me, but it normally takes a bit more than this.
Have another swig.
Enough.
I insist.
Just out of interest. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fucking hell, man. That was fucking impressive.
Oh come on!
Jesus!
I
I'm
know
trying.
that's 20. Fucking cool. Awesome.
This is not going to work tonight for me, guys.
I never wanted to do this.
You gotta teach me how to drink like you drink.
Listen, I never wanted to do this. Errol, get him! No, pin him down! I'm pouring it down his throat. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Fuck off! I'm not doing that. I'll just pop the cork back in and sort of shove it back into the bag of holding. So, it's a stupid question. Actually, you're right, but yeah.
Oh, you mean the yeah? No, it's. I am running out of ideas. I'm running out of ideas how to stop Gray being his own worst enemy and keeping him alive. And after seeing what he managed to convince Jamie to do, I'm getting closer to giving up on this. He doesn't want to be saved.
Well, he doesn't think he needs saving, though, does he? You know, he knows he's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that sense, but we know he isn't. He is physically not capable of saying anything other than that.
Did
I kinda
something
feel
happen
bad.
to your friend.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing. We don't know. Aki, can you explain it's magically related and magic? My idea of magic is you headbutt someone rather than chopping them in half
Speaking
with a
of
sword.
magic, I've been meaning to ask you, Aki, where does your magic come from?
I've been asked that a lot. The answer seems to vary depending on who you ask. I've always said it's mine.
You
It's
weren't-
not learned so much as
And
it starts-
you'll notice as soon as you say that it's not learned, Errol will just kind of just put his bow off his grip and put it away a little bit. Okay.
it tends to start with accidents and then I get a grip of it. But my mother always told me it was from a protector. I grew up in a caravan and they have their ideas. Usually there's a lot of them. There's sometimes a little consensus when you're around people who are all on the road together. But I tend to say it's mine. I'm starting to get a hang of a few parts of it. There's still some things I don't get. yeah, I've not always been so popular with temples, people who believe in specific gods, but these guys have been okay. They don't seem to find me a walking, talking insult.
Fucking ridiculous.
They are very convenient nonetheless.
I hope so.
While you guys are having this conversation, back in the church of Selûne, Sister Cecile, you are with your cute senses. You hear the voices of the people you're waiting for actually out.
You hear
And,
the door open. Oh, hi.
and you see, just for you guys who were not here before, you see a brown fur, a huge werebear with orange eyes and dressed in silver and blue vestments.
Cecile! How you
Hello.
doing, honey?
Well, you know what? We were so waiting for you. You should come in. Mother Yan wants to speak to you immediately. We actually sent a letter to what's that woman's name again? Fiona. Yeah, but she never got back to us. Anyway,
Fiona.
come inside.
Who's Fiona? Oh, never mind. Let's go.
Okay.
As you
Yeah.
step inside, it's very quiet, really, really quiet as you step inside, and you see Sister Cecile kind of walk past, and there you see Mother Liane actually come. They exchange a few words, and Mother Liane then approaches you at where you are at the kind of the entrance to this place.
And you see her. This one she's got a different color. Her fur is more like almost albino. She's got white fur, red eye. She's got a very similar vestment to the seal. Hers is more like on bluish, lighter blue side, like sky blue. And she looks at, oh, finally you are here. That's great news.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm afraid our companion Grey won't be coming here for a checkup.
Oh, don't worry. Actually, it will be good if he came. It will be good to talk to all of you, to be honest. But you will do. Actually,
Yeah, we'll do.
three of you will do.
Kind of looks at Errol and Aki as like to say, eh?
Yeah, I look back like,
Why you? I hear you were trying to send for us.
Yes, that's why. Oh, you are new. I like green. Green
Thank
is a
you.
beautiful color. Please, come into our living area quarters, if it's okay.
Of course.
Oh,
And my name's Errol. It's very nice to meet you.
Oh, I am Lian. You may call me Mother Lian. Nice to meet you too. And as you kind of like get to this room, all of you can make a perception check actually as you are entering. You see the white pews in there, and it's a bit darker than usual actually,
22.
but it's evening time. Yeah, you see all these people praying, kind of like sitting on the pews, facing their backs at you. And you, Aki and Bruce, also realize that the statue of Selûne, or where the statue of Selûne was, now there is a spectacular bunch of flowers, huge flowers, different color, quite rare. Like you,
back in 1 second. Sorry to interrupt. Let's just
no
go and
worries.
check something.
And you see like all these beautiful flowers, blues, greens, whites, blacks, really unusual but beautiful. Roses and different flowers where the statue of Selûne used to be. And you are hashed into this little tiny room with a table, quite simple, quite humble table, a few chairs. Please.
How little tiny.
I mean, I have this thing that.
Can't hear
but
you,
it's a
Cisco.
normal size room.
You need a bit closer.
Yeah, normal size room.
Okay.
You see,
But
as you sit down, a couple of chairs there, you see Cecile come in. She goes, just gonna light these candles. And you see her kind of lighting a couple of these candles in the room, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Very homey here. People seem nice.
No, something's up.
After a little moment, as you're all just sitting there, waiting, a minute, 2 minutes go past, and you notice something. That the candles are giving off this kind of slight mist or a smoke, which is kind of now like an incense stick would do, and kind of floats in the air. And as you do, you kind of have this smell, and it's quite strong. I need all three of you to make me Constitution saving throws.
My God.
Okay. Do this. 19.
Well,
Okay. Well,
We'll wait for Bruce, actually. I don't know if he's gonna be back. Damn it.
In the meantime, I guess I'll just comment like, oh, I mean, I liked all the flowers that were here. That are here.
yeah, but they've removed an effigy of Saloon in order to put them up. What kind of a temple removes the statue of their
None.
god?
None. No dedicated temple does that.
This is of concern. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, no, I think she's sorry now.
What?
Yeah, but it's okay. It's a cat drama. I think maybe.
One of them's got out.
There you go.
And he's back.
Yeah.
Yo,
Very sorry about that. I thought our new cat had just escaped. So
No,
Oh,
no,
you
is she okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is she okay?
Well,
you got him.
Oh,
she's
there
fine.
she
She's
is.
fine. She was probably outside for a second. She's back in now. No problems, Adele. Very sorry for that.
No, no, don't
It's okay.
worry.
It's
The
okay.
abridged version. What did I miss?
Yeah,
You stepped
I can't-
into a room.
Or-
Yeah, you stepped into a
Concept.
room, and Cecile lit some sort of candles or an incense stick, and then basically there was this fume in this room, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Con saving throw. Normal, because it's the same
And
throw.
Aki made the rolls. Oh, you got the
Man.
highest one.
20 rand.
Okay, both Bruce and Errol, as you are there, you start, but you see Aki just fall onto the floor.
What?
Um,
What the hell? What the? Aki! Aki! He sort of crouches. Aki! He turns him over.
And what Harold is gonna do is that he's going to immediately cast on Bruce at first level protection from evil and good.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I forgot to mention, Bruce. You don't need it, but you can add a D4 to your rolls and attacks.
Oh?
You have that effect for 1 hour.
Oh shit, what did I miss?
You don't know.
This is something beyond your knowledge at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that as a preventative measure, just in case. And then Harold is kind of gonna
As
keep
you,
his attention on Aki after casting that on Bruce.
well,
Attacks and what for 1 hour?
And saving throws. A D4. You can add a D4 like a bless, but it lasts for 1 hour.
as
Just,
you begin shaking Aki, you wake up.
You all right?
I don't know. Are we still in the temple?
We're still in the temple. What happened?
One of the
Do you not smell that?
Oh yeah, we can smell something, but
As the mist
Oh,
gets thicker once again, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
oh shit, another one.
Oh, wow. You're banging those con saves. Fucking hell. Plus a D4, so yeah. Errol this time falls unconscious, and as he falls unconscious, your
Hey,
protection
there's a-
from good goes away. Boom.
Okay, at this point, would Bruce notice like the smell being the problem and where it's coming from?
You aren't sure. You think that this incense is very thick, the smoke that is producing, but it
Are
seems
there any
normal.
windows in this room?
Not where you are.
Not in this room.
I
Right.
might have missed something. Did we walk in and they just shut the door on us?
They'll,
Ah,
yeah,
no.
they said they'll be right back.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone, get out this room right now. I'll go to the
I'm
door.
unconscious.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, well I'll go to the door. Is it
I'll
locked?
let him do that. Yeah.
It's locked.
I'm gonna knock this fucking door in. I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna roll to try and smash the door in. And if Aki wants to help, that'd be wonderful. But
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll help. Let's just start kicking the door.
All right.
you know what? No, I'm not gonna rage. I'll use an inspiration point because fuck that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Athletics or just straight strength?
I'll do athletics. It's fine.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I just kick the and it just flies open.
Okay. Yeah.
I grab Errol by the ankle and drag him as fast as I can out of that room.
Yep, Bruce is leading the way.
Okay. And as you come out this room, you notice that the door has been barred, and it seems to have some kind of lock on it. You are trapped on the church at the moment, and you see Mother Leanne running. Oh, are you okay? What's happened?
What's going on in there? Something nearly knocked us out.
I don't understand. I feel okay. I
pick
don't
up
really.
I just shut the door. Why were we locked in?
Oh, because it's 10 o'clock, you know. I have to stop the people. I'm sorry. And she proceeds to kind of go to unbar the church. But I need to speak to you before you go, actually.
No. You're going to tell us what the hell's going on. I'd like to insight her, please.
Okay, make an insight check. Actually, what do you want to insight on her?
I want to know if she's bullshitting or not because we've just been told to go into this door and wait and then lock the door on us when we're getting knocked out cold by this incense. So
Okay, sure. Make an insight check.
12.
She seems to be telling the truth. You think that it's likely that she locks the church at night? These two women, even though they were.
So you just lock people in this little room?
Oh, I didn't lock you inside the room. Cecile?
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, we have to check that door. Apparently it keeps locking itself. Bruce
I'll
claims.
check it tomorrow. Don't want to check it now. Well,
Oh,
who broke the
what's
door?
happened to your friend? Is he okay?
Or some of this smoking there knocked him out. It knocked him out earlier, woke him up. I'm going to shook it off.
That's
Fine.
unusual.
Can I try and roll something to check out the rest of the room, see if there's anybody else in here than just the five of us?
You can go inside the church if you want, move more inside. There is another 3 rooms that are with the doors open as well. And you see that there is a smoke coming out of all of the rooms. And at this point, make another con save.
All of us.
Yeah.
Oh, including me, because I'm already knocked out.
And no, you. If you are knocked out, you don't need to.
Okay.
And you got a D4, yeah, you both okay. And he says, I don't know, let me see. And he goes to check you. You are unconscious there, Errol. You feel that she's someone touching you. Oh, he's not waking up. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he smells like alcohol. Are you drunk?
Are the two of them unaffected by whatever's going on?
You don't see them reacting in any.
That smoke, I can feel it playing havoc with my mind. It's shut the doors. Shut these other doors right now.
Oh, what about the baby? Is she okay? Maybe it's affecting her as well.
No, she's fine. You mean this one, right?
Can I see, please?
It just shows the cocoon. Is it? Yeah, you said it was her invulnerable to harm, and she's fine.
Oh, that's good. This is what I
Aki-
wanted to talk about.
Aki pulls the wand out the wand out.
Okay.
You know it's invulnerable. Why are you asking if it's okay?
Oh, I mean, I don't understand. Your friend just passed out. You are under the effects of alcohol and carrying a baby. I'm so irresponsible of you, I say.
Beg your pardon. What's that smoke thing that's knocking us out cold? I can smell it.
I don't really know. And she kind of stares into your eyes, Bruce, for a second in an unusual way. I don't really understand. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. She does that. You see her eyes for a second start to move in an unusual way. For the rest of you, it seems okay.
Oh no, I'm going to burn another inspiration point for that.
Uh-huh.
I do not want this to go. I don't want this to go. Oh, like the way this is going. This is going to be a natural one. A 15.
Oh.
Okay, you have a D4 as well. So
Oh, I will like to use the D4 then. Please excuse me. I really want unless you're going to be kind and tell me I'm okay right now.
what you see is that Mother Lian's eyes turn completely white. What have you done to me? And you can see that she doesn't seem to be able to see at the moment for some weird.
What the? What? What do you mean? What's wrong with you?
Oh my God! What have you done?
I didn't touch her. She
She's-
looked at me.
Can you? She can't see. Oh, what are you guys doing? I can't believe what you're doing. You're coming here all drunk and so irresponsible.
No.
Make a
I'm
Constitution
Spirit
saving throw,
Guardians.
both of you.
Come on.
I'm putting something up.
Okay. As you do that, also make a Constitution
Cons-
save. My God.
Oh wow, you are fucking rolling like crazy.
Okay.
Oh, the gasp is starting to get to Bruce now.
Yeah, Bruce, slowly you feel it. You are so tired and you passed out on the floor.
Wait, hold on. Last go of this.
I'm sorry. Oh yes, you got that one. Oh nice. You actually almost passed out, but you feel some blessed power overcoming this situation, and you managed to stand up.
Aki, we're
Did you
leaving.
cast a spell, Aki?
I'm putting up Spirit Guardians.
As you cast Spirit Guardians, we will leave it here, but you will guys be rolling initiative next.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is wonderful and terrible.
And
at the same time.
I'll give a thing. For a second, Aki, as you're about to cast Spirit Guardians, you look at the people praying, and then you realize that one of them collapses on the floor. And as he collapses, you realize that his eyes have been taken out, and they are completely dead. They are corpses, all of them inside the church. They are not people praying. They are corpses propped to look like they are praying.
Oh,
So we'll leave it for tonight.
oh, bollocks.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm still knocked
no.
out, by the way, so I can't
Oh.
even roll initiative at this point.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly why I'm putting up something with a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna-
on
Full damage.
initiative.
I'm-
Amazing.
I'm
Thank you
gonna-
very much, guys.
I'm gonna quickly say before we go, while that was all happening, I'm gonna say to the two people still in the tavern with me, you know, I really hope they haven't been asked into doing anything stupid. I mean, that temple is a weird ventilation issue, and I hope they've not been like talked into fixing it, because those werebears can handle themselves. Like,
And on that
Yep.
note,
That's a big note.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'll let you do the close up more.
no worries. Thank you everyone for playing today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Amazing roleplay and everything. And then
Yeah.
we'll see what happens next week as this kind of
Yeah.
continues on. And thank you everyone for watching. And please spread the word about our stream and let other people to watch the campaign. And our Dining in Barovia campaign that is on Sunday as well. Thank you to Dan Curtis for all his beautiful music and sounds, as well as James Webster for all the pictures that we use throughout both these campaigns. And until next week, or this Sunday, and then
Yay.
next week for this adventure, have a good week and take care.
Yay. Amazing.
Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Good night, good day.
Good night.
Bye.